Hello. What's up, Mary T? What's up, Glock 40? Tell Queen I miss her if you talk to her. What's up, Chad? It's your host, Skimask on the Skimask Show, eating a meatloaf sandwich, you know. With my switchblade, I slit your throat. But this, you know. Don't you got a show to be doing, dickhead? Man, I got so many stories to tell y'all. First of all, humongous thank you. I'm not sure if I want to thank people publicly. Man. It's raining outside too. That's the rush. He has a terrible connection and can't stream. Sounds familiar when you start trying to do that IRL. Not yet, Mary. I'm very happy though. I'm very happy I got that laptop. Oh, they got a new kind of chips. They're called Funyun Lays. Phenomenal. All right. Well, fuck Uber. Uber robbed me of $25. Well, my friend. Uber robbed me. You're glad I like the laptop that my friend sent me that absolutely wasn't used next touch. That was the biggest fucking fiasco. Remember I thought I had shit figured out? Oh my gosh. Uber robbed me of $25. That's the big takeaway. The real big takeaway is that someone like me enough to give me the $25 Uber bucks. Thank you to that person. I can't believe they stole it. Remember I told you I'm banned on Uber and I made another account and I couldn't use my debit card, right? It wouldn't let me use my debit card to pay. But it says you can use Uber bucks. They should tell you that you can buy Uber bucks but not use them. That's what they should tell you. So basically I was needing an Uber. Oh, excuse me. I had to say so fast. That wasn't a good idea. I wasn't bothered though. File a lawsuit? I might. Oh man. Yeah, I haven't seen much. I was just barely, when I finally got my Uber situation in order, I started looking at YouTube. I was supposed to start the stream at like 8 o'clock, 7:55. Well, 2 hours late. So I have an account with 25 Uber bucks in it that I cannot use. I'll show you. Because I'm banned, seriously banned. That was bullshit. And there's nothing. So my friend used their own money, their own card, because they won't sell me nothing with the card. It won't use. It won't accept my card. My card is not good. So my friend, who I had to request, send him a message, let him know what was going on, and ask if they could help me this way, was kind enough to do so. So they used, I assume, their debit card, credit card. I don't know actually, but whatever way, they paid for a $25 Uber gift card, and then they sent it to me on Instagram because I don't got a phone. And then I was happy. I was like, hell yeah, that's exactly what the fuck I needed. That was awesome. Take the code, I load it into my Uber account. Now it says I got 25 Uber bucks. That's enough money to go one place, which is all I needed. I need to get back home. I go to book to Uber to leave where I'm at. Account banned. Your account is there's some whatever. I took a screenshot. They won't let me use it. And because I had redeemed the 25 bucks to this Uber account, my friend don't get their money back. You can't make this shit up. 25 buckaroonies. I don't know about you, but that's a significant chunk. I got more viewers than you got. What are you even in my shit for, loser? You're not welcome. You got to come in here on the 10th name. You're so desperate for attention from Skimask. Get a life. You ain't got a pussy I want to put my dick in. You're assed out. I only pay chicks that I'm, mildly interested in fucking the kind of attention that Landon seeks. Why am I banned? They never said. They said it was because I'm discriminatory, but they didn't give me an exact reason. There was on my skin. There was never a single altercation or argument with anybody, let alone even a discussion. And like I said before, most of the people that drove me were black dudes. I probably had 150 Uber rides altogether. There was all black dudes. I mean, not all of them, but like I tell you, at least more than half of the drivers were black men. I never had a single argument with any of them. So it was basically my dumbass trolls getting me banned, playing old clips, having Uber or whatever, Uber think that I was a discriminator. Which is like literally just a racist, right? They call me a discriminator. What up, Jimmy? Because he took a wrong turn. No, I did get in one argument with the driver, but it was a fat ass white guy about my age, and that was like a month and a half before they banned me, because this motherfucker didn't want to stop and let me go to the gas station, which is fine. He don't want to wait for me at the gas station. I tell this dumb motherfucker, well, pull the car over. I'm getting out the whip. And he's like, I'm not good pulling over. I'm going to take you where you're supposed to go. Man, I said, if you don't pull this fucking car over, I'm going to start tearing your shit the fuck apart. And he turned the car over. I was about to punch his ass. I don't know. I'm glad I didn't, because he was definitely, he called the cops on me, I'm pretty sure, but I don't give a fuck. I don't wait for the cops. He dropped me off at the fucking come and go right up the street. He was trying to drive me from the come and go right here and then be done with the ride and just bail off, like kick me out the car. I was at the red light right up there where the come and go is. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. Just end the ride. I was like, let me up out the car. He getting ready to take off from the red light. He made the right turn to come this way. And I'm gonna take you to the drop-off location like I'm supposed to, because he had been acting like a bitch already. He acted like a bitch already. But that was nothing. It was a white guy. I might have called him the neighbor word. I like that word. I don't even call black people that word, really. I don't pretend I do. I don't run around and just call black people the N-word. I like to call white guys the N-word. And not as you're my nigga. No. The other way. They're so taken aback like they've never been called that. It's hilarious. It's hilarious to me. Yeah, that was a complaint. Only Uber drivers can get you banned. Oh, whatever, voter. It took them long enough time. Like, that was it. Like Sherlock Holmes at the moment. Yep, you're just on Nancy Naysayer. Yep, that was it. I discriminated against a fellow white guy. Whatever. You're so out of it. After spending about $6,000 on Uber since my car broke down in March, it's like literally my humongous expense. I could have bought another car. What's up, mistress? What's up, everybody? What's up, S12? I need to drop you off the location. No, he was being a bitch because I needed to get cigars. I was like on my way back from the weed spot. I was trying to knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. Get a ride home from the weed shop and get them to stop. They act like bitches about stopping and shit. They can only wait 2 minutes and this and that. I'm like, what the fuck ever. What's up, like with mom? I need to get my car fixed, guys. Anyways, let's rein it in a bit. I ain't smoked a blunt in since about 7 something. From when this little journey began, right about 7. I'm okay, Jimmy. How are you? How are you? All right. Well, that was the one thing. Uber ripped me off of $25, and I had somebody help me out, very much so. And that person, thank you, thank you, thank you. What up, Milltown? Milltown, what's going on? Oh my goodness, good to see everybody. Hey, you had a few beers, Jimmy? That's cool. You want to say anything, Jimmy? You want me to put the link in chat? I'll do that anyways. Boy, somebody done hit me with a DM though. I've been made out to be Boo Boo the Fool again by none other than MGL Michelle. You mean to tell me that Michelle was lying to me right in my face? I'm gonna have to look at this video. Charlotte exposed Michelle for having had lying, whatever the fuck I'm trying to say. She lied to me basically, and Charlotte exposed her. Now again, I'm more times than I have fingers and toes, snack size. I can't count up the number of times she's lied and double-crossed me. What's up, Mary? I don't even know what it was about. There's a video on I See What You Can't's channel that someone sent to me on Instagram, and it just shows Charlotte and Michelle, and it says, it's like Michelle's face looking all like, oh, what's up, Monica? It's Michelle's face looking crazy. I'm interested to see what she lied about, so that's probably what we'll listen to first. Anybody have any suspicions, or do you already know? I don't care about spoilers. What the hell did Michelle lie about? Michelle's always lying. The guest. Oh, Jimmy Rizzo.
I mean, it's not me really. Hi, Ski. I love you, motherfucker.
I love you too, Jimmy. Happy Friday.
No, I love you more than you love me. Please.
You win. What's up, Valley Girl? What's up, Valley Girl? How you doing tonight, Jimmy?
I'm doing a kiss, huh?
What? I don't kiss men.
So that Ski up.
I've never kissed a man in my life, not even my father.
I mean, Ski, I'm sort of telling us, I love you upside down. I love you like my other motherfucker. But really, I'm not doing really okay. I'm just relaxing, chill out, and you're smoking a cigarette of loveliness, and I'm just chilling out and relaxing.
That's a life right there. We're making it.
Yeah,
Love Michelle B.
And yeah, again, selfie. Yeah, I mean,
hey Jimmy, what's your pad look like out over there? Can you have a house guest? What if I had somebody who wants to stay with you over there, like on vacation or something?
I mean, I'll be okay with me.
I got a friend named Michelle. You may remember her, Michelle Sabate.
Hi, Michelle. If you wish to stay with me, unfortunately, it's going to cost you lots of money, my motherfucker. By the way, there, Michelle, I'm only joking, baby.
She said
can get my house rent free. Yes, baby.
Ooh la la.
Nah.
She get rent free, huh, Jimmy? You must know who she is. You want to see them tuna cans, don't you?
I mean, I don't mean to see anything of the sort. And
you don't want to see the tuna cans? I heard they're magnificent. You're not interested?
I mean, not really. Okay.
Oh shit.
All right, go. Hi, Michelle. I love you, baby. And I do apologize, but this guy acting like a lunatic.
Who's acting like a lunatic? You are, Jimmy?
I mean, I'm not talking to you because you're supposed to be going to the toilet of silliness. Okay, but
what? What
I mean, you're supposed to be on the toilet. Andy.
I'm with you.
Don't say haha to me because I'm English.
I'm with you.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
1:30. Turn this fan on. So what's been happening lately over there, Jimmy? What's been going on?
I mean, doing anything really. I mean, the only thing that's going on really is maybe you're acting like a faggot.
You can't be calling people the F word, Jimmy.
I mean,
That's like the N word nowadays, Jimmy. You don't get to pick which one's okay to say. What's up, Grateful? Jimmy, did you ever have any kids?
I mean, that's personal, really, isn't it? Really?
Oh my gosh, yeah, I guess so. But geez, Louise, I didn't know you had like a personal level or like a personal line.
By the way, the personal line would be like, yeah, my name is Jimmy Rizzo, and I will fuck your mommy. Okay, baby? Yes, my
Your
friend.
name is Jimmy Rizzo, and now your jaw is wired shut.
Skimask, please.
I just look nice, Jimmy.
Yeah. Can we just roll a cigarette and be?
Yeah, we can do that. I like you, Jimmy.
Right again. You're lighting your blunt in. I'm just gonna roll one.
Who? Mr. T? I know who Mr. T is actually. I've networked with him. I've never been on the show though, but I've watched his shit before. Tell him I said what's up.
You're the homosexual and fuck up, okay, sir?
Jimmy, you got like a homosexuality on your mind. Sounds like a personal problem.
No,
and why do you hate gay people? Like, unless they're trying to fuck you, what would you care for?
Oh man, well, so do you really?
Jimmy, imagine you were as handsome as me. How could you go around hating gay people when they're always just trying to stare at you and be friendly?
I mean, well, I mean, like,
is it because you're ugly, Jimmy? What made you hate gay people? Is it because you're ugly and like they generally pay you like no mind and you're mad you can't get hit on by a gay guy?
Is
that what it is? Or maybe you wish that you could come and be your true self, Jimmy, and you're like
I'm not a homophobic.
The only people that got issues like that, Jimmy, are people that got issues like that.
Oh, man. I didn't have issues like that, but
you sound like, I mean, I don't really got no way of feeling towards Chinese people, so you don't hear me always calling them derogatory names.
I'm not a homophobic individual, so maybe you need to smoke your weed.
Yes, you are. Nah, I'm smoking it. It's helping me see everything.
I'm rolling a cigarette. Okay, look at my bed. Look at
my
bed.
Shit.
I mean, sorry, that's how we N-word.
Oh, that damn N-word. You had no problem calling people rolled cigarettes or whatever that is, but you got to call that the N-word. What makes you so scared of black people, but you hate homosexuals? You know that some homosexuals are black. You'd really have a problem then, wouldn't you?
I mean, I'm sorry,
Would you call a gay black guy an F word or an N word if you were mad at him?
I sound just rolling a cigarette again.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I'm not laughing. Okay.
Well, you don't have a sense of humor.
Well, really, you don't have a sense of humor.
You lost your sense of humor, Jimmy. Let's see if we can try and find it for you.
What me?
When was the last time you remember laughing?
Andrew, shut up.
They call me Andrew.
Fucking. I mean, I was gonna say the N word, but
not the damn N word. You've only said the F word about 17 times, Jimmy. Say the N word one time. Stop being a pansy.
Same thing, really.
What N word? What neighbor? Gnarly? Narcoleptic? Nincompoop? Nancy? Never?
All I'm doing is rolling a real cigarette up. Love. And
those are homeless people cigarettes, Jimmy. You're smoking a homeless person's cigarette. No disrespect to homeless people. Why you want to pretend to be homeless though? You can't get a real cigarette?
All right.
I thought you was rolling a joint.
I'm only trying to roll a cigarette, and you're trying to be like a cocksucker because you're trying to smoke.
More homophobic talk.
I mean, don't call me your dog. Then come here, you dog. Okay, baby. All right, again. You can be my dog, baby. Come on, son.
Jimmy, we're trying to hook you up with somebody, and this conversation went completely left.
Okay. Hey, listen, my son of loveliness. Where are the bitches at?
There's a lot of ladies in the chat room. There's 88 viewers, about
And you
70
try,
women.
you're hooking me up. I mean, come on, Skate.
What hooker? You think Michelle's my hooker? Michelle's her own hooker, if anything.
I wasn't talking about Shell. I wasn't talking about Shell. I'm talking about you. And you said, "Are you not real?" When you said to me that you're talking about Michelle, okay, bitch? Okay, motherfucker.
Got him.
Yeah,
What up,
got it.
Bahama Mama? What's up, Kimmy? Say hi to everybody, Jimmy.
Hi, sluts. And by the way, you sluts, you couldn't fuck me in the month of Mondays.
Because your penis doesn't work.
Gandhi, Skimask Andy's
Because your penis doesn't work? Come on, don't brag about that.
Skimask Andy's my weak son that was never anybody in the first place. But by the way, I love my son. And Skimask Andy is my illegitimate son from another father.
Oh shit. Damn. You're always toasted.
Motherfucker.
Gee Louise. What's up, everybody? Is Boo Bunny in here? Boo Bear. Oh, that's Boo Bear. What's up? Yeah, it's Friday night, guys. What do you got? What time is it over there, Jimmy?
It's maybe time. Maybe you shut the fuck up. It's UK time, and you're my bitch. You get my
You're my bitch. You're on my show. I can kick you off. You can't kick me off. I don't go on people's shows. You can't kick me off.
It's not your show, my baby.
All right, relax a bit, Jimmy. Back to the chat you go, Bucko. Good appearance, kit guest, and back in the chat, Jimmy goes. Way to distract me. This was that blunt I was smoking earlier when the stream ended. I don't have no more cigars. Now we got cigars. Boy, oh boy, Jimmy the Rizzo. Oh, that's never going to happen, Glock. Jimmy will not be sobering up. And if anyone hears what he says and you feel offended by it, I apologize. He's from Europe, and that's all I can blame it on. It must just be the way of life over there. He likes to get his sip on, right, Valley Girl? What's up, everybody? Man, what an afternoon. What an evening, rather. I wanted to start this stream at 8 o'clock because I was going to watch that loser who was already in the chat. Already in the chat on his like 8th account because all the other ones are banned. That loser Big Ounce, also known as Landon the Cat Killer. Little cockroach came back out of hiding after about 5 or 6 months. Once I just stopped letting him come on my show. He's just like a lot. Him and NJC are the exact same personality. Exact same personality. Take care, Jimmy. Jimmy can come back in a minute if he wants, but I don't want to get irritated at him, you know. Drunk guy having fun. I don't take him personal. He does throw around hateful words, which to me, I don't give a fuck about words. But the point is, people care whenever I say words. I mean, I ain't trying to get Jimmy in trouble. I don't want him in no trouble. Just pointing out the fact that like he's very comfortable with one word, and the other word he just calls it by the first letter of that word. One word he'll say 11 different ways, and then the next word he'll just call the N-word. The N-word what? Like the outward spiral or some shit. It makes no sense. The N-word. Oh, you mean the letter N dash word? Like a word that begins with N, the letter N. Oh, Jimmy's back. Jimmy's back and he's gonna find a boyfriend. Oh no, you're a homo.
I mean, what do you fucking mean I'm a homo?
You're a homo, Jimmy. Come on now. You called back so fast right there.
I haven't said anything.
Hold on, Jimmy. Is your belly button, is it an outward or an inward belly button?
I mean, I'm just relaxing.
Look at your belly button. Does it go outward or inward?
It all depends on which way you want to be my I'm not saying anything.
No, that's not how it works. You have an inward belly button and you know it. You're just ashamed to admit it. You have an inward belly button.
Yeah.
Well, it's okay.
You really want me to say the fucking word, okay, Betsy?
No, I don't want you to say the word.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I appreciate you not saying it.
Listen, Miss Andrew, I maybe do appreciate you, but if I ever come to the United States of
Jimmy, oh shit, Jimmy, cut it out, please. I don't even want to hear the rest of that threat. I don't even want to hear what you were going to say right there. If you ever come to the United States of America, I'm a #1 on the fucking top, the hit list or something. All right, Jimmy. I was being very hospitable. Goodness. Whoa. Jimmy came out of the gate swinging for the fences. I really don't want Jimmy to say the N-word. I don't enjoy the people saying it frivolously. I don't say it frivolously. I say it when I'm mad to let people know I'm mad, and that's a character flaw and something I should not do. But the point still stands. Why be so comfortable saying one hate word, but you won't say the next one? I bet you would have said anything anti-Semitic too. That is the Zionist elite using the media to make people scared of each other. Rap music made you scared of black people, Jimmy, and I hate that about the world. I just discovered that TikTok nonsense and I couldn't stop. What is that? Oh, you've been on TikTok? My friend that comes in the chat, Savage, it's a good friend of mine. They are a TikToker. They got a lot of views or something, whatever they're called. I don't know. They subscribers. People watch their TikToks. In a nutshell. I don't like TikTok because, for one, in order to use it or look at it, you have to download the app, which is annoying to me. I'd rather just look at it like a Instagram, go to the web page. Oh, well, would you look at that? If it isn't Mr. Jimmy Rizzo, what could you possibly want?
I mean, I'm not saying anything really. Andrew.
You want to just hang out up here? You can hang out.
Man,
I'm going to turn Michelle's in chat now. There's Michelle right there I was telling you about. You know who Michelle is, right? I got you.
Really, Andrew.
No, come on, not really. You know who Michelle is. She's been on my show.
What the fuck?
Oh, all of a sudden you're too cool for school, huh?
For him, too cool for school.
Yup, you're one of the cool kids, huh?
I mean, the only thing I wish to do that Andrew is maybe be normal without maybe being a prick like you. And even now, I love you, motherfucker. You motherfucker.
Jimmy, you know I'm fucking with you. Oh man.
Andrew, can I just smoke my cigarette and be human without maybe dictating? Without you.
Oh, you said it. Did you just say it?
I said without you dictating me and pulling me up your shirt like you're like a little shirt thing, Andrew. Okay, thank you. Okay, Andrew. I mean, what do you want to do, my motherfucker?
I'm just sitting here chilling.
I'm sort of fucked up now, and I just want to drink my pussy juice of love and relax, chill out, and have a lovely day.
Banned from studio. You're now on the ban list. Jimmy just got banned from the show. Voter, I've tried your stupid, silly operation before. Let Jimmy and Michelle talk. They've been on panel before. I let Jimmy and Kelly have a conversation with each other, get to know each other. Not only I didn't let them, I tried to facilitate it. Jimmy is unreasonable. How the hell would Michelle talk to Jimmy? Did you see the amount of patience I had to implore just to? I mean, we can bring Jimmy back up. I banned him from the studio. I'll unban him if you want me to, but I like Jimmy. You're okay. Personally, like as a human, I don't think you're a bad person at all. My mentality or personality, rather, is that I can only laugh off so much verbal beratement before you can't get enough. He is a funny guy. He's a funny guy, like kind of the way. Who's a really nasty comic? Rest in peace. What was his name? Neil. Damn, what was that guy's name? Neil McDonald. What was his name? He used to do a lot of comedies. He was in the movie Dirty Work with Artie Lang. What was that guy's name? He died. He died pretty young, like when he was 50. Anyways, that dude Jimmy's comedy kind of reminds me of. Whatever that guy's name was. He was on the Man Show with Adam Carolla. The Man Show with Adam Carolla. Oh my goodness, I didn't even get to watch Michelle snitching. Michelle's trying to intercept me before I get a chance to hear what she lied about. Oh, no. Not today. Not today. Today I got time, cuz. Oh, we haven't seen Elizabeth. Bat signal been sent out. Today I got time, cuz.
Power on. You are now paired. Enjoy.
Where's my screwdriver? That was pretty effortless. Right into the belly of a hater. Oh, it's been so long, I'm like a crackhead. Give me the Ferrero Rochers. It's been months. Mm. 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 Put a link in chat. Expensive chocolate indeed. I don't even know how much they are. I've never bought them. Thank you to everyone who's ever sent me Ferrero Rochers. Michelle. She's trying to. Hey, what's up, Elizabeth? Michelle. She's trying to hurry up because I'll go on that video. Let's give it a listen, chat. Get back there.
Hey, gorgeous. How you doing?
Michelle, you're an accused liar.
I gotta tell you something first off.
What's that?
That picture that you posted today with your little scruffy beard.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Jesus God. You look so fucking hot. Like GQ magazine cover photo
Oh,
hot.
you're so outrageous. I look like a damn caveman.
No bullshit. I said at first, you look really good. And then all your other mods are like, yeah, Ski, you look good. You look good. You look good. Man, you look fucking so hot in that picture. Seriously. Like, I never flirt with you. We're just friends, right? We're just friends. But you look so fucking hot in that picture. Seriously.
Mm-mm. Mm-hmm.
Like, I might stalk you if you look like that in real life.
Michelle, you must have lied about something pretty big to be
Oh,
laying me.
no. No. If you go to Charlotte's page,
I
if
don't.
you go to her page, she, like, posted, I had to private my live because I got some emails. And I'm going to have to come back live about Michelle tomorrow.
What was the
Oopsie,
email?
Charlotte.
Okay. Well, so give me a quick rundown. What happened?
So she didn't check her emails, and I sent her. Remember when I was talking to you last night? I'm like, I sent Charlotte emails. She
Oh yeah.
didn't
So
check those emails because I really did send her my bank statements and shit, but she didn't check those before she went live today. Oopsie, Charlotte. Oopsie. Because I did send bank statements and shit. I sent her like my grade for my class, and it sent the date for my class when I graduated from my class on the 9th. She's gonna look like the biggest stupid fucking idiot tomorrow.
So what are you saying? You sent her information that she neglected?
Oh, I sent her everything. I sent her like the day I graduated from my class that I made 86 in my class. I sent her like my debit card receipts on my flights. I sent her like the debit card receipt on me being at the airport, like I told you I did, like through
Like the
TSA.
same thing you sent to me.
Huh?
It's like basically the same information you sent to me in the email.
No, I didn't send you that. Remember, I told you I didn't send you that, but I sent Charlotte all that bullshit. She's gonna look like the biggest fucking idiot tomorrow because I sent it to Devious today too, in advance to make sure I look like a fucking idiot. But I gotta compliment you because I never.
Hold on, Michelle. I want to take a second, Michelle, to listen to I See What You Can't video, and I'll be the independent judge myself. Because I don't have any way of speaking, nor have I ever one time spoke to Charlotte directly. I have one in her chat and typed something for a time or two. I don't even recall what it was. But no private messages. I don't talk to Charlotte. Devious roasted me. I thought Devious liked me. Not like that. I know she's got a husband and everything. I thought Devious was okay with me. Last I knew. This is a video from 3 hours ago that someone sent me about an hour ago. It's called Michelle Lied to Skimask Andy. Charlotte on the web. Hold on. Charlotte on the web shows proof of what she received. Uh-oh. Somebody's lying. Oh, and Jimmy's in the chat. Oh my gosh. What up, Helmcat? What's up, Elizabeth?
Hey, everyone.
Uh-huh.
For another clip.
She was laying that.
So today
She was laying the sugar on just a little too hot and heavy right there. I couldn't help. What's up, Savage? That's not Savage. Who's that? Sanyo.
Anyway, Michelle told Ski she had sent Charlotte copies of her bank statements, proving she was in Houston. I mean, Houston.
Houston.
What's new?
Yeah, what was it? What is that?
Well, I just saw the title of somebody's live.
What's up, Cat Scratch?
And it says,
Oh, CashApp.
see you next Tuesday.
Hey. Is it Charlotte? Hey, thank you,
Yeah.
Amber. That's funny.
I think it's about me.
I want to say a thank you to Valley Girl,
Charlotte,
Milltown.
Yeah, she don't like being called that.
Well, I told you I sent her a receipt.
Both of
when I
y'all,
was in
especially.
Houston.
Thank you guys.
And it was
And everybody in chat. Happy Friday.
Was it the same one that you sent to me? The one, there was a lot of stuff in there.
No. I sent her bank statements.
You sent me some stuff. You sent like GPSs and shit, like all kinds of shit. I didn't even
Well, I
look at
sent her
it.
that like a couple weeks ago, but last night I sent her bank statements proving that I ate behind the terminal of TSA at the airport at IAH. Because she she's like, she wasn't at the airport. And I also sent her like
was that her Charlotte voice? That's kind of funny, actually, Michelle. You need to work on that a bit, though. That's a funny. Michelle, listen to me. You know I know more about streaming. You need to work on your Charlotte impression. That would be a game changer. Pay attention.
Was it the same one that you sent to me? The one
T-Mama.
There was a lot of stuff in there.
No. I sent her bank statements.
Michelle.
You sent me some stuff. You sent like GPSs and shit, like all kinds of shit. I didn't even look
I sent her that
Let's listen, guys.
last night. I sent her a bank statement proving.
Let me listen to it, Michelle. I'll bring you on panel, but don't interrupt.
TSA at the airport.
Don't interrupt.
Because she's like, she wasn't at the airport. And I also sent her like
Oh gosh, I was gonna bring her up.
Right.
That
they only take debit cards. So I was like,
background
bitch,
noise.
Bitch, here's Spirit. Here's my bar tab, and
which one you flying?
Airport.
Okay, Michelle don't even listen to my question. That's funny to me.
And I was like, apologize, bitch.
To who? Just in general?
No, I emailed it to her.
Oh, I thought in real time you were doing this, like while you were at the airport. You
No,
were
I did
thinking
it last night off my bank statements. I also sent her my parking receipts from Atlanta Airport. I was like, stupid. So I think that.
What is Michelle? Michelle, I'm gonna have to bring you in. All right, Michelle, let me ask you a question. Before I listen to the rest of this clip, what are you so adamant on proving yourself having had went to this class?
Because I hate Charlotte. So she was like, oh, there were 2 guests in your hotel room that night. Yeah, because Cybergirl was going to come spend the night with me Saturday, and we were going to go, like, have dinner.
How's she know you? Hold on a second. Rewind. So she can tell that you had a guest at the hotel?
Well, when I booked my room, it showed 2 guests, right?
Oh, who was the special person?
Well, I was trying to get 2 queen size beds, because Cybergirl and I were gonna have dinner on Saturday night, but she's like an hour away from me, and so I was trying to get 2 queen size beds because she's an hour away, and she was gonna spend Saturday night at my room. However, I've got text messages when she sent it to me Saturday morning saying I'm just worn out and I can't come visit on Saturday night. And I also have text messages from her saying that she was going to saying and showing that she sent sushi to my room on Saturday night with the receipt of the Uber Eats and sending that it said someone sent you a gift to your room. So she still paid for my sushi because she's like, you need carbs and protein for your class on Saturday. And it shows her saying, I'm sick of the bullshit. Fucking, I sent bot receipts, that you were coming in town. And I'm sick of this. I'm like unsubbing from all the DC bullshit. Because I sent receipts and people said I was lying. I've got like all the text messages from her. And Charlotte's like, oh, she booked her room for 2 people. Yeah, because I wanted to get 2 queen size beds. Because she was supposed to spend the night with me Saturday night. I mean, it's so stupid. I mean, if I was going to have somebody like an escort person, why wouldn't I book a king size bed?
One for fucking and one for sleeping? Sorry, you woke me up with that question. He snapped me like, Michelle, like I ain't been on the road with somebody before. One for fucking and the other for sleeping. You think I ain't got game?
One queen size bed for a big bed for fucking.
You're not sleeping in the same bed you're fucking all them people in, are you? Unless you're just disgusting.
Why wouldn't I? If I did fuck somebody, it would be with a condom.
You're gonna let their sweaty backs and ball sacks drip onto your. What? You don't get sweaty set. What fantasy land are you in where the client is not sweating down their butt crack and is dripping all over the sheets? What kind of sex are you having? I would
get 2 queen size beds. I'd get a king.
Oh, you're weird. You're sleeping in your sex juices.
Cybergirl was going to spend the night with me Saturday night.
Nah, I'm not buying it. I think it was just like a so-and-so just a...
Oh, God, whatever. Cybergirl was going to spend the night Saturday night. We're supposed to
Where's this mysterious Cybergirl? Where's she at? I mean, in real time.
She lives an hour away from...
No, where's she at? Let me ask her. Bring her up here for your material witness.
I've got text message receipts.
You can't produce her, in other words?
I have text messages received from
Can
her.
you, Michelle? Can you produce this cyber girl as a character witness or no? We don't want her. We don't want her statement. We want her to give her testimony.
She's got cancer and she had her
Oh,
liver
don't say that,
amputated.
Michelle. Michelle, you so. Why would you say that? I'm just trying to have fun.
That was my main mod. You don't remember her?
I remember the name. I do remember her. She's been in the
got
chat
cancer
before.
and she just had her leg amputated.
Michelle, you're just so gross. Why does that got to do with anything?
But why would I produce her on a... Why would I produce her on a live?
Oh my gosh. What the fuck was that? That was just weird as hell to me right there, Michelle. That's not cool. I'm trying to like riff with your dumbass, or you can tell the most boring story. That's what she always does. She tries to do that to Valley Girl and start like throwing out business that ain't got nothing to do with the internet. She'll try and like just, and it's not even like necessarily revealing exposés, but it's just like, you don't gotta do. That's just, I don't know that person for you to be saying that stuff in front of people. That's not cool. That got weird as hell quick. Yeah, that's not cool. I don't know that to be true. Again, she tried to do the same thing with Valley Girl once upon a time with some incident in that regard. And yeah, once again, I don't know this person and even or know that to be a true situation. Now she got me stuttering. That's weird to me. Come on, Michelle. Don't be that. I'm starting to see why people don't like you, Michelle. Sounds funny, Skimask saying that, because there's a lot of people who don't like me. Come on, that's not cool. That make me feel bad to whoever you said they were, cyber girl. I don't want to know. I don't want their person's business to be out there. No, I don't even know who she I barely remember her. Now you're getting a timeout. She copies. Yeah, I don't know. I like Valley Girl. I don't mind Michelle, but when she starts acting like that, that was mean. I didn't know nothing about that person, and there was no need to. What's up, Sherry? By the way, what's up, old friend Sherry? We've been doing channel hopping. We got Sherry. I don't know if you've been around since we did get banned for a 3-day period. I was completely kicked off of YouTube, and then by the stroke of luck and God's good grace, I was unbanned. I wrote him an email and told him the actual whatchamacallit. I can write pretty decently. I would never win no awards, but I can write better than somebody who can't. Yeah, that got weird. I ain't smoked a blunt yet. Michelle, that got weird. Yeah, that was wrong. Which girl told Michelle off? Doesn't she have her own channel? Well, it's not very hard to make one. I was getting ready to get to some nuts and bolts of the situation, but that threw me for a tizzy. That put me in a tizzy. That threw me for a loop. It just derailed anything. I had a couple of questions for Michelle. I guess I'll finish listening to this clip. But I was gonna say, yeah. I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say now. She got me thrown off. Well, let's not worry about who's wealthy and who isn't. Let's worry about ourselves. Valley Girl is a very dear friend of the show. She has none. I don't even know what I'm talking about her for. But just because Michelle does the similar thing, or she did do the similar thing with some incident she alleged a Valley Girl, had no context and had nothing to do with the show. And it's like, why in the fuck are you bringing shit like that up? It just gives her something to talk about. I don't want to know that stuff though. And you still let her pay for your sushi. You got to be talking to Michelle. Let's not worry about, I don't want people talking about what someone's done for someone else. It's not my concern. What's up, Miss T? Respect Valley Girl's privacy or I'm going to kick you out of the chat. You too, Michelle. You especially, rather. Yeah, what I was going to say, though, that's what it was. Should I ever back up here to ask her a question? It's not even about her, like, lying to me. I don't give a shit about that. I mean, like, is that a surprise? I want to talk to her about why she hasn't made a YouTube channel and why she's been lying to me. Michelle, you've been lying to me. You've been lying to Skimask, Michelle. Why is that? What are you lying to me for? What is the point? Did she lie to you? Yes, she did. But it's not about this situation that she thinks. She thinks I'm talking about.
How did I lie to you?
Uh-huh. Michelle, how come you don't have a YouTube channel of your own right now?
I do. I just not going live. Go
You
look how
sure?
many subs I have.
But okay. I mean, you don't. You can go live
I
with
mean,
no
go look how
subscribers.
many subs I have. I'm just not going live.
Nah, something else. You got IP banned.
No, I didn't. I mean, I can prove it and go live once, but I don't want to.
Because you'll lose the channel.
Well, I don't care about losing the channel, but people can go look, like log on my shit and see how many subs I have. I'm just not going live. I'm not giving people content.
But yes, you are.
No, they can't even see my face, and I like you. I miss talking to you. I literally do.
Well, do you like Bot? Because you was like trying to get on her panel, way
Oh,
superseding
fuck
you.
her. No, I don't like her. I hate her.
Well, you just want to get on her show because she has a lot of viewers.
No, I just want to piss her off
Well,
with
how are you going to do
receipts.
that? Oh my gosh, that stupid word, receipts.
I
Are you
know it's
thirsty?
dumb. I don't even. I was drunk the other night. You know I
I
was drunk the
know.
other night. You
That's,
saved my ass the other night.
oh, did I? Yeah, you realize that? You know, you would
Yeah,
have.
thank
You could
you.
have. You're welcome. You could have gotten in legal trouble even. Not
Not
like
legal
serious.
because it's a one
Well, it would
party
have.
recording state, but you saved my ass because I would have really pissed ATN off.
That's what I was gonna say. He could have got you. You're already in legal trouble if he wants to, right?
No, it's a one party recording state. I
Not
could have
this
played
phone
it, but
call.
I
He
would have
he
really
has all
pissed him
kinds of
off.
leeway. He can go get your electric cut off, is what you said.
The judge said he could have. He's not going to do that.
If you start releasing the personal phone calls, you might change his tone.
Well, he's got 30 days to fix the fucking house. And so if there's no electric, they can't fix the house.
You're missing the point. I don't know if you're doing that on purpose or what, but
Nah, Ski, I really like you as a friend. I seriously do. I really
okay.
do. We fight back and forth and we bicker, but I love us
Then
bickering back
why
and
did
forth.
you make all these? I mean, I'm not even going to get into it.
I like us fighting back and forth. It's fun.
Uh-huh.
It is fun.
Oh, your little feisty side comes out, and you just like to fight for fun, huh? Oh.
So do you.
No, but you don't. You say serious shit. Like, what about the lie where you said I'd scammed my people out of bail money, which was a complete lie.
What
That was
about you
money.
saying I killed my kid? Come on. I love you still.
Michelle, you don't get it. That was there. You go again. There goes the awkwardness. Why would you go straight to that and repeat that?
But I like you. I
I
respect you.
mean,
I really do. I like you as a person.
then you should not bring that up. That was a very stupid thing to say.
Well, I just like you as a person. I really
Okay.
do. I think we'd have a lot of fun if we hung out in real life.
Probably, if you consider
We
fun,
really would. We would have a
me
lot of fun if we
jumping off
hung
a
out in real
bridge,
life.
I'd go jump off the bridge. What would you
Nah,
do?
we'd probably get in a lot of trouble.
That's funny.
We would.
Michelle, we could have been Bonnie and Clyde back in the day, huh?
No shit.
Did you?
We
You
would
didn't have
be
no dude that
bad.
you hung
We'd
out
be
with?
like good friends, but we'd be bad in real life.
Who was your like? Who'd you travel with and stuff when you were back being an escort? Yourself? You didn't have like a homeboy
No
or
comment.
something? Okay, so you probably had somebody like Skimask that you hung out with, but it
No,
wasn't
no,
your
no, no,
boyfriend.
no, just me.
I don't believe you.
No, I booked clients in advance and I'd go travel to a city and then I had clients booked in advance.
How far in advance does somebody pay for sex? That's like that's something you get in the mood for, right?
They
How
don't
like
pay for sex, but like
you
2 weeks in
whatever.
advance, I'd be like, "Hey, I'm coming to this
Blah blah blah
town,"
blah blah.
and
How far in
I'd
advance do I know
advertise
I
like
want to
2 weeks
have an
in
escort?
advance, and I'd have people pre-book.
Oh my gosh, Michelle, this is ridiculous.
You asked.
I don't believe you though. You're lying is the point. Yeah, I did ask, but I like the truth when I ask questions.
Well, yeah, and if people didn't book 2 weeks in advance, and it wasn't going to be like a successful tour, I just canceled the $150 that I paid to pre-book.
How many times did that happen?
Rarely.
Okay.
But yeah, I'd throw my ads out 2 weeks in advance, and people would call and book in advance.
That
And if I
guy,
wasn't
hey,
booked enough
that
clients in
guy,
advance, I'd just throw
Chad,
them
what was the guy's name
$150
down there?
away
Was
for
it
the
Scott?
ad.
What was that old guy's name in Dallas the last time you were there when you still had a channel?
Oh, my friend Chuck, he was not my client. He was my friend. We were like roommates when I first moved to Dallas. Like
That
when
was your
Joseph was like
first, that was your
4.
pimp. That was your pimp. That dude there was your
No,
pimp.
he was not my pimp. Oh my
And for all
God,
these
no. We were roommates. We were like the coolest roommates ever. Like
Chuck,
his living room, he had like an 80 something inch screen TV. And he had like,
pimpin',
no.
pimpin'.
Listen, I'll
How
tell you about
many
us being
times did you
roommates.
get down through there to help him get that TV, Michelle? See, you're a
Oh,
goer.
bullshit. Let me tell you.
I'm
Okay,
listening.
let me, because I can
Tell me
tell
the
you
truth,
because his
though.
charges
Don't
were
lie to
dropped,
me.
right?
You ain't never got to lie to me. You're not going to
No,
shock me
I'm
with
going to tell you the truth about him, right?
Let's hear it.
So
He
I
did it.
was dancing, okay,
Yeah. And he's the one
at the
that showed you
time.
the other. I don't think you. It's the oldest tale in the book. But go ahead.
No, I'm going to tell you about Chuck.
I'm
This
listening. All ears.
this is a true story. I thought he was going to kill me the day I met him. So I was dancing at the time, right? And him
Not
and
another.
3.
Not an. I didn't ask for a Michelle story like that. Here you
But
go with
this
the
is a
damn
true
diatribe.
ass story how we became
That's
roommates.
nobody cares, Michelle. Nah, I didn't ask for all that. I don't want to hear that story.
This is a crazy story.
Let me tell you
This is
how
a
it.
crazy ass
I'll
fucking
tell you
story,
a crazy
Ski.
story. So he came to your strip club and you liked him.
This is a
He had
crazy
a
ass fucking
drug that you
story.
liked, Michelle.
Ski, this is probably the craziest story
He
you've ever heard in your
had.
life.
You think you got the craziest story I ever heard in my life?
This is probably the
Let,
craziest story you've ever heard in your life,
wow,
seriously.
it was such a fucking oversell right here. Let's hear it. Fine, you got my ears. Go
I
ahead.
really mean this. This is a true story about
Oh
how we became
shit, not a
friends.
true one, as opposed to all the other ones are lies. Then
No, my stories aren't lies, but this is probably the craziest story I've ever told in my life, and it's a true story, right? So
you're.
I was dancing at this club, right? And these 4 guys came in, and they came in from a Dallas store.
You don't tell me this story no more, Michelle. That's enough of the story. That's how every bad story starts.
No,
I don't
there's
want
a
to hear you
crazy
versus 4
story.
guys.
There's a
Michelle, I've
really
seen this
crazy story
story.
about
I've
Chuck.
seen the movie version of this story too many times to tell
I'll
you.
give you his last name and you can look him
I
up
don't
on the
want to.
fucking
No,
internet.
don't give no. Hold on, Michelle. Hold on. Time out again. Wait a damn second. What the hell is going on, Michelle? Yeah, I don't want to hear about Apple. What's up, Apple? All right, Michelle. Look, no porno pervert tales. All right, keep your sexual nonsense in check. All right, go ahead. Well, my bad. We got kids that might be in the background. Excuse me.
Missing out on this story. It's
You were
not a
just
pervert
in
story.
Devious and Bumshell's chat before you came here.
No, this
Once
is
again,
not a pervert story.
once and again, I'm second banana, Michelle. You were just shopping these
No. We
stories in
became best
Devious and
friends.
Bombshell's chat, and they wanted nothing to do with them. I'm like third
No, we
banana.
became best friends after the
Bombshell
second
didn't
night
want
I
to hear
met
the
him.
story. What makes you think I want to hear the story? Bombshell
Because it's
didn't
a
want to hear
big time drug dealing story.
Devious. Oh, I definitely don't give no two shits about this. Old drug deals. Oh,
It's
who cares?
crazy. It's fucking
Oh,
crazy.
Michelle, what's crazy is you tried to give this story to Bombshell and Devious,
I
and they
never
both.
told anybody about
You
Chuck.
were just trying to tell them to bring
I
you up.
never told anybody about Chuck. And he doesn't deal drugs anymore, so it doesn't
I'm the one who
matter.
just found out about Chuck. I'm bringing Chuck to the forefront. I want the investigation on Chuck's character.
I'm trying to tell you.
No, you're trying to desperately think of something to make up. I know
No,
what
I'm
you're doing.
not. I'm telling you a true story. It was fucking crazy.
So far, okay, we get it. What was fucking crazy?
So I was dancing at this club, right? And him and 4 friends came in after a Dallas Stars hockey game, right? And obviously you want dances from people, right? And so I was kind of cocky and I walked up to their table and I was just bullshitting with them and they were all cool. Like 4
You
guys
said you
were.
would fuck all 4 of them for $1,000.
Are you going to let me tell the story?
I just took the punchline and wind right out of your sails, didn't I?
No, you didn't.
Wow,
The story
Michelle.
is fucking crazy.
Don't say that no more. All right, go
So
ahead.
they
If
wanted to
you
buy
think
me
so.
shots and they got me really, really fucking drunk.
Uh-huh.
And I had
Wow.
moved to Dallas, right? But Joseph, my son, was staying with my grandparents for like a month
Good for
because
him.
I'd moved from Lafayette to Dallas and I was like making money as a personal trainer, and then
Mm-hmm.
I was training strippers.
What were you training personally? Oh, you were training strippers.
I was a
That just
personal
sounds funny.
trainer.
You were setting up strippers for getting
No, I was
trainings.
a personal trainer,
In what regard? What manner?
a physical personal trainer, and I was training strippers, and all these
You were
girls were telling me
you
how
were
much money
training
they made, right?
strippers.
And I was like,
Training
man, fuck,
strippers.
I'm in shape. I'm gonna go strip too. So I
You didn't have no
started
titties
stripping,
though. But you didn't have
and I
no titties
started making bank. This
in
is
that. Okay, and tell me the rest. I know exactly who this guy is. I've known people like that guy.
I'm
Whatever
trying
name
to
is.
tell you. So
Just
these
keep
four
going with
guys
the
came
damn.
in after a Dallas Stars game.
They got you drunk as fuck, and they what? Took you back to the hotel, and then did you get date
No,
ready? What are you
no.
talking about? What's the
So
point? Keep
Chuck
going.
felt bad for me because
What?
his friends got
What is Chuck?
fucked up as fuck, and there was no way I could drive home, right?
Oh, this is like a
And I
bad
was
porno.
at the time I
A
was staying
bad
like in an
porno
extended stay
acting.
hotel because I
Michelle's
was
at an
looking for an
extended stay
apartment
with
for
5
Joseph and I.
football players, and she's too drunk to drive home. Okay, setting established.
This is a crazy story.
It sounds pretty damn crazy to tell you the
No, it
truth.
gets crazier.
Oh my gosh.
It gets
Oh my
really
god.
crazy. This is a true story. I mean, if you want to know how I know Chuck and how we became friends over the past 20 years,
I don't really
22
think.
years.
I think I know, and I think you named your hooker or your escort name after his dog, right?
Right. And I'll tell you about the dog. I'll
No, no,
tell you about
no,
the
no, no,
dog
no. I
that
already know. I
night,
already know.
right?
No.
So I was so fucked up, I could not drive home. So
Oh
he's
my gosh.
like,
Get back to that part of the story. I thought we were past this part. What happened? So you
no,
stay
I was so
there.
fucked up. So he's like, well, you can
And
sleep at my
how
house.
many
I'm
did
like,
you say?
dude, I
Five
don't.
of them? Five
I,
football players. So that's like, did you get 5 foot of dick inside of you, Michelle? Is that what you're trying to get at right here?
no,
What's the point?
I'm gonna tell you how I met this guy, and it's crazy.
He was what? The housekeeper of the hotel?
No, I'm like, dude, I don't know you. He's like, look, just trust me. I'm not gonna do anything to you. Blah blah blah
Oh my gosh, it already sounds pervy.
blah.
Who says
So
shit
I go
like
back
that?
to his house, and he's got
Oh
like
my
this
gosh,
beautiful.
Michelle, this story is just so blatantly filled with holes. You went
It's
back to
not
his
filled with
house?
holes.
Oh yes, it is. Just like you're filled with holes. Your
Let
holes are
me
filled.
finish the story.
Your holes are filled up with lead right now, Michelle.
But then I won't tell you the story because it's really fucking cool.
I'm good on this story. I'll hear about it on the clip channel.
It's about drug dealing,
I don't want to hear about drug
massive
things.
drug dealing.
Still not taking me there. Not doing it for me, Michelle. What else you got?
Yeah, so he's like, you can come back to my house and spend the night. I'm like, dude, I don't know you. And he's like, I swear to God, I won't do anything to you. So, like, he had a
Is
bed.
it-
He had this beautiful house,
what?
right?
You say that part again, Michelle? He had what?
He had this beautiful house, right? And he had like a queen size bed. And he's like, here, you can sleep in bed
Mm.
with me. But he
Oh
didn't
my.
show me any of his other bedrooms, right? And
Why
so I
wouldn't you?
slept in the same bed with him. But Taylor, his pit bull, slept in between us.
Mm-hmm.
And like I woke up and the dog was like, like to my face. I'm like, what the fuck? But I woke up before him, right? And his house was gorgeous. But I woke up before him and I'm like, let me check out his house, right?
Oh my goodness! Get to the. Come on,
I'm
you're
telling
killing.
you. So I checked out like one of his bedrooms and I opened the door and it was nothing but fucking weed plants. Nothing but covered with weed plants. With all these like air, water things and shit, and these black like towels, paper like black bags. I'm like, okay,
Yeah, so
fuck.
he's
I'm gonna
growing
shut the
weed
door.
indoors, Michelle. You're
And
okay.
then I went to go check out his second bedroom, and it was the same thing. So there's like 200 or 300 fucking pot plants in his two bedrooms. And when I shut the second bedroom door, he was standing behind me. Now, this is a total stranger that I'm in a strip club the night before. So I knew I was dead. I knew he was going to kill me
Why?
because I met the guy before. I didn't know anything about him. And I just like walked in a house full of like probably 200 and something fucking weed plants, right? And I was like,
What is the craziest part of the story
like
ever?
I
This
used
is
to
not the
know a
crazy
guy
drug dealing
that
part, I
sells
hope.
coke.
This ain't crazy. What the hell's crazy about this?
Because I knew I was gonna die. Because I met the guy the day before, and I was like, this guy's gonna fucking murder me. Like, I just spent the night
So
at his
you
house,
thought
and
that
like, this is a fucking
completely
grow house where
normal.
he's growing all this weed. This guy's.
You struck out with that damn story. Jeez Louise. That story was that was the biggest freaking airball of a story you've ever attempted to say. Michelle, you're getting kicked out from backstage. You're getting kicked from the studio. You're back in the chat. You're back in the chat. I kicked you out of the backstage. Boy, that story was going nowhere fast. I already ate a meatloaf sandwich. You ain't knocking me out this damn quick. Hour and 5 minutes into the show, she's trying to put me in La La Land. I know what you're trying to do too, Michelle. You was trying to be the most boring you could be, hoping that I would fall asleep and you could just hijack the broadcast. What the hell was that? What do you think she was going to possibly say? So, what was the crazy part of that? I thought it was gonna be some kind of crazy part. He don't even have like crazy drugs. He got weed. You're like not a weed dealer ain't that intimidating. It's like it's basically a pothead. Like you know, nobody's running around with machine guns over weed. I mean, you can owe some money and it could be big business, but like the people that are parlaying and partaking in that, they're not the same as anybody. They're not like Mexican drug runners. They're not like black street dealers. Like, come on now. People that grow weed and sell weed like on a big scale, they're not even like criminals usually. They're regular, like smart guys. It's all science and shit. It's all networking. Okay, I got you. This is
I see you next Tuesday.
No, it's probably definitely just to shout you out or whatever, to tell you about whatever the point would be.
Well, I don't think she's mad at anybody else besides you, and I think she'll call you and see you next Tuesday.
Probably not. Who knows though? Why do you need to prove anything to anybody?
No, I don't think you. I just want to throw it up in her face. I'm sick of her calling me a liar.
Well, you understand? You never
Michelle,
something to those type of people because they are trolling you by making you over-explain.
Just like that loser course does with me. Whenever he thinks he gives me a reaction and whatnot.
You're like giving out the damn blueprints to the hotel, like the basement that you stayed at. Like you're giving out like the route that you drove, the place that you ate, the pictures and videos. Like definitely over-explaining. And usually
and he's like,
yeah, massive grow, by the way. He's like growing indoor weed. It didn't even sound impressive. Yeah. Next time you go to try and market that as the craziest story,
but I mean,
you need to add it somewhere a kidnapping. Like you need to have been kidnapped and an escape from kidnapping. Those are required to even be considered the craziest story ever. Literally, I can think of a better drug dealing story than
Houston
that.
has 2 airports. The place is so damn big.
Well, I get that. Very small. It's like there was nobody in line. Like I walked straight up.
I would safely bet that Michelle's called. But Michelle's lying. It's easier to see that she's lying about this than it was for that damn stroke. I'll tell you what. She had me bamboozled with that fake stroke because I couldn't believe that anybody would lie about having something like that happen to her. I very much can see Michelle lied right here. And for obvious reasons.
Where's the dog? Did you go get a puppy yet?
Just for the record, Michelle, I don't believe that you talked to Veronica.
Okay, I gotta sell some Steve chains.
And I think that it was.
Let's watch what Charlotte showed us.
I think it was weird that you had a mystery conversation. The story, Michelle, come on. Uh-oh, here's the part.
My crossover and descend from from a 4-story roof today. Blast it all you effing want, she says. Okay, so when y'all see videos later tonight that says Charlotte docs Michelle, clearly you can see she wanted
Welcome
to
back,
show
Apple.
you this, right?
Yeah, I always like you in chat.
Because I'm proud as F-U-C-K. I was a roping harness. I was roping harness certified. I'm now authorized personnel, which means I can go train. So go. Scam my butt. Here's bank account receipt.
She didn't get the
I had an
puppy
awesome
today.
Trip, very short, hard work, but very fulfilling. Get your old fat ass up there doing that work. Oh wait, you can't. You're a felon. Okay.
Oh, felon discrimination. Oh, I heard that. You're trying to shame Charlotte for being a felon? Whoa, what do you think about me, Michelle? Mr. Second Class himself.
Now let me go back and show. Do y'all see any bank account receipts? Do y'all see any restaurant receipts? Let's see. There's Reality Road Access that she sent right there.
The ID channel stories and tactics and makes them her real life stories.
Here's Frontier Flight Itinerary. That's not a bank account receipt. All right, this one says.
What's the bank account receipt going to show?
Spirit Airlines confirmation code. Guest information. Let me see. Is there a name in that? There's no name on that. I don't see a name on this one at all. Thank you for choosing Spirit Airlines. Your confirmation code, booking date, Monday, June 26th.
Well, put the link back in chat.
Michelle, there's no name on this.
Uh-oh, Michelle.
There is absolutely nothing. There's no name on it.
Zilch, zip, nada, nothing.
And then
that'll prove
this
shit.
one. Okay, this one is hotel confirmation, your reservation. Okay, it's a reservation for Holiday Inn Express. Hotel stay Friday, July 7th, Sunday, July 9th. 1 room, 2 nights, 2 adults, 0 children.
2 adults.
Primary guest, also baked.
Hey, what's up? You won't let me finish my story. It's a pretty cool story about Chuck.
Continue where you left off until it bores me to death again.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna fucking kill me because I was a stripper and nobody knew me in Dallas, right? And he saw the 2 grow rooms, right? And so I was like, I dated somebody that dealt coke in Lafayette. Because I thought he was gonna fucking kill me. But I was like saving money as a stripper to bring Joseph down to Dallas because my grandparents had him for like a month, right? And we wound up being roommates. And so, like, our living room was no, not roommates like that. No. Like, there was 2 recliners in the living room with a bong in between the 2 recliners and a big screen TV, and that was our living room, right? But I saved enough money to get, like, a townhouse for Joseph and I. And it was actually a pretty cool deal because Joseph was young. And so, like, I worked, like, 9 to 2. Like, 9 at night till 2 in the morning. And I had a babysitter that babysat Joseph from 9 to 2. And then I went to bed, and then he went to, like, the best, like, pre-K school. And when he was at school, I did, like, my shit, nannies, petties, all that stuff. And then I picked him at 2. No, it's true. And then I picked him at 2, and I hung out with him.
You loud a little bit. Repeat that last part. You did what? You gave manicures and pedicures?
Well, yeah, he went to school from, like, 9 to 2, like, preschool.
Uh-huh.
And then I hung out with him during the day, and then at, like, 7:30, 8 o'clock, I gave him a bath. And there was time for him to go to bed, like, at 8:30.
What the hell is so crazy about this?
Then I went to work from, like, 9 to 2.
That
and
is
then
not
I came
crazy.
home at 2. Right. I mean, I spent all my days with Joseph. It was like a killer job for, like, a 5-year-old.
You were a stripper. How the fuck is that a killer job for a 5-year-old?
Because I made bank and he had no idea what I was doing. And, like,
oh my god,
9 at night till 2 in the morning. And so he was
Did you take your little kid with you to the strip club, Michelle?
He was sleeping.
You're trash. No, I know women like you. That's garbage. How could you do that? You took him inside too.
Take him inside the strip club? No, I had a babysitter at my townhouse.
Well, you just said yeah a second ago.
He was sleeping. He went to bed at 8:30 at night, and I went to work at 9. I got off at 2 in the morning. I went to bed, and then he went to daycare from 9
now
to
you're
2.
just backpedaling. You're backstroking your way, ain't you? You see the shark or something. What are you backpedaling so furiously for?
I went to work at 9 at night till 2 in the morning. He went to bed at 8:30 at night, and then the babysitter came over at 9 at night. So when he went to bed and I went to work, he was sleeping. And then I went to bed, and then I woke up and I brought him to like daycare, and I did all the shit I had to do during the day.
How would he meet you at a strip club and not know what you did?
Joseph was sleeping. I had a babysitter at my townhouse.
The other guy, Chuck, how did he meet you at a strip club, but he didn't know that that's what you did? Way back in the beginning.
Chuck knew I was stripping. I'm talking about my son. Joseph was sleeping when I went to work. I mean, it was a great job for a 5-year-old.
I got you. Okay. Why the fuck did your job have
daycare, which was like the most prestigious daycare in Las Colinas? Like when he was there, I went and got like manis, petties, ran my errands and shit.
I thought we were listening to a crazy story here, Michelle. I ain't heard a drop of action, no plot twist, no double.
Oh, okay. So when I moved out of Chuck's house and I met Tim, my first husband, Chuck hooked up with this fucking crazy like Guatemalan girl. She was fucking psycho, right? And he went to go to his sister's wedding in Tulsa. His sister lives in Tulsa. She's a cop, by the way, in Tulsa.
Oh, fuck. Come on now.
Swear to God. I'll get her name for you. Huh? Like, I'll call Chuck tomorrow and find out what her name is. She's a cop in Tulsa.
Well, don't be sending her after me.
No, but I'll get her name. You might know her. I don't want her. She might have arrested you. But his sister is literally a cop in Tulsa. I'm not lying to you. I swear.
That's the craziest part of the story so far.
Right. His sister's really a cop in Tulsa. But so his sister got married, right? And so he was supposed to he dated a stripper after me, and they lived together. And she was like from Guatemala or something. And so he gave her money to go buy a dress to go to his sister's wedding, the cop in Tulsa, because that's where he's from. And she bought like this stripper dress to go to his sister's wedding, who's a cop in Tulsa. I'm not lying, that's where he's from. And she came in with a stripper dress, and he's like, "You cannot wear that to the wedding." And she got all pissed off at him, and she's like, "I'm not going to the wedding." So not only did he have 2 grow rooms in his house, he also had dungeon. He also had 3
sex rooms, like a dungeon.
He also had 3 storage units.
Oh my gosh! Okay, now it's getting crazy. He had women held captive.
No, we had 3 storage grow units also.
You go and read in the storage units?
Yeah, 3 storage units and 2 rooms in his house. And so she got pissed off at him because he left her home and he went to the wedding in Tulsa. And so when he came home, like as soon as he walked in the door, like DA like busted his fucking door in, and he served like 4 or 5 years in jail. I was really good friends with him. I met Tim when Chuck and I were roommates. Tim is my first husband. Right. And I put money in his books the whole time. I mean, we're really good friends. Even my second husband, Jim was selling his car and
Michelle,
he wanted to sell it.
That's your guy. That's your buddy. Chuck is your man.
Yeah, he was not my John. He was just my friend.
John. He's more your pimp.
He was never my pimp. I was never Taylor. He was your pimp. I was just a dancer, and then I met Tim and got married.
He was more like your pimp.
He was never my pimp. He was my fucking roommate. Like, I'd get off of work, and like I said, there were 2 recliners. Our living room furniture were 2 recliners and a bong.
How much rent did you pay, Michelle? This dude wasn't paying you no rent.
I paid him rent.
Yeah, exactly. He wasn't paying you no rent.
I paid him rent. It was his 4-bedroom house.
Oh.
He had 2 grow rooms and an office.
I got you. Okay.
He was not a pimp. He was my friend. He was my good friend. As a matter of fact, when I married Jim, my second husband, Jim had to sell a car. And Jim, like, really just wanted to sell the car for money. But Chuck was kind of hard up for money because that's right when he got out of prison. And so all Chuck did was take over, like, the car notes. Because we helped him out. Because I'm a decent person. I've been friends with Chuck for 22, 23 years. But he's always lived in Dallas. And so, as a matter of fact, Chuck is broke as fuck. He's always broke as fuck. He's always broke as fuck. So, when I went to Dallas for my classes, like, literally, the Uber Eats and shit that I ordered, I paid for everything. So how could he be pimping me out or be my John or be my uh man person? Like I paid for all the food when he came and visited me.
Michelle,
He's
you know
always
people just
broke.
like
Chuck's
building.
always broke.
You're building the case for. I mean, a pimp is always broke if you're paying
Well,
for his
if he
shit.
could be my John and pay me for sex, like no, I paid
This
for all
is
the fucking Uber Eats and
the crowd
shit.
is in an uproar. They said this is the worst story they've all heard. They're like unanimously
But
typing.
everybody said that he came in, he was my John, and he paid me for sex. No, fucking Chuck's always broke. I paid for like the Uber Eats and shit when he came and visited me.
This is a damn snoozer of a story, though. I finally got a cash app. It's been 2 hour and 20 minutes. Forgot what those sound like.
Well, I'm sorry it's been so long. But everybody kept
Man,
saying that
oh
he
my
was my
goodness.
John and he came and paid me for sex. No, he fucking didn't.
Oh my
I
goodness.
paid for our
Can you
Uber
turn the
Eats.
camera on? Because we want to see.
It's like I'm discrediting in everybody's stories because they're so
Can you turn
stupid
the
and they're
camera
so
on?
ridiculous.
Michelle, can you turn the camera on? Turn the camera on, if you will. Oh, there we go. What the hell is that? Oh, cigarette ashtray. Throw that ashtray out. What are you keeping all those for? Like you're gonna redo something with them? What is this? You got that? Empty that damn ashtray if you would. Golly, Michelle, that is tremendously overfilled.
I know.
Now, what do you wait until it's like flowing over the sides?
Yeah.
Why? Oh, what's up there?
Hey, baby.
All right, let's get back to the crazy story, but leave the camera on so we can like see how you tell this crazy story.
I mean, that's the story. Everybody's like, he's her pimp, he's her John. Bullshit. I paid for our fucking Uber Eats.
That's
Like,
the story?
well, he's broke as fuck. Like, he needed tires on his truck, and I paid for
Rewind.
tires on his
Somewhere
truck like
along the
months
lines,
before then.
I must have missed the crazy part because I was tuned in and trying to find the crazy part.
Well, he did like 5 years in jail. Like, I mean, I could give his last name, but like,
What?
y'all would probably try to harass him on Facebook.
Don't give his last name. I'm waiting. Like, what about that? Oh my goodness! All right, Michelle. Jeez Louise, you just told them.
Who else did y'all try to dox?
Who's y'all?
Well, the psycho stalkers.
All right, that was a good story, Michelle. I'll give it to you. Michelle, that was a good story. I'm gonna put you back in the chat. Thank you so much.
More stories about Chuck, right? So he wants to get married so bad, right? Ski?
To in general, is that now or back then?
No, this is a while back. So
Okay.
he was making money. He like does roofs in Dallas, right? So he learned Russian, right?
The
This
language.
is a funny fucking story.
Oh, you said the last one was scary or some shit, and not a damn bit of scariness happened. Go ahead, though. Put you on full screen. Put you on full screen. Huh? Oh, I got a Cash App again. Hold on. Hey. Okay. Oh, where'd Michelle go? Oh, she's on this. What you call it? Michelle. All right, I got a Cash App. One's in the chat. Did you leave and come back? Hold on. What is going on here, guys? Can you hear Michelle? Okay, you're here. I got you. What did you put your microphone? Why'd you back
remember
out?
that Trey guy, that crazy guy that said I was scamming?
No, not really. Hey, I got a Cash App to that person. Yeah, come on. My bad. Go ahead, Michelle. I gotta try and host this stream. You're not giving me no money. By the way, why do they say that you pay me to come on this show? That's a damn lie. Do I charge you to come up here?
Why did they think I said I scammed $3,000 for my fucking toe?
You actually said that one, Michelle. You're trying
fantastic.
That's easy. Yeah. I mean, that's an explanation, sure.
And fucking yeah, I made 3,000 off my toe.
It's not unreasonable. I bet you did over the 2 weeks.
No, I did not.
It doesn't matter. It's all ancient history. Why'd you bring that up?
Because I was
Deflect.
being stupid. Just like I told Molly I made $1,300 on my birthday. Just to piss her off.
You didn't. Okay, so Michelle, you know, like when you're shouting out money, like, "Oh, thank you for that 25," and if I, thank you for that 100. Yes. People like keep track of.
I do it to piss my haters off.
I know. I can understand the sentiment. I've done similar shit, but like, don't get mad
I
if
just
people
do it to
believe
piss
you.
my haters off.
And I just told people I had this much shit going on. Now they're using it against me. Don't get mad when they do that.
Right, I just did to piss my haters off. So, Sadie and Mason were in our wedding.
Oh my gosh. Geez Louise, Michelle. Back out of here you go. The more people we don't know who they are, kick from studio. All right. Oh. Jeez, I don't know what's going on. You showed your Cash App, idiot. Somebody was going to give me $20 if I let him on panel with Michelle, but it didn't come together, I guess. They sent me a $5 Cash App and said, "This is so-and-so. I give you $20 if you let me on panel with Michelle." That's why I said, yeah, come on. But Michelle seems to be having difficulties anyways. Michelle. See, Michelle, we could have split this $20. They were my dogs, dumbass. Yeah, I don't understand the like being the victim part when she's not. She says she has a YouTube channel. She just isn't. What you would call it? No, I think that Michelle has lied to me about many things. So when she tells me she talked to Veronica this afternoon, I don't believe her. I'm much more likely to believe that Veronica would donate hundreds of dollars to Bombshell. It just seems like the more plausible. Stomach ache. Eat that meatloaf too fast. I think that the people that used to encourage Michelle to go live, aka the ones that gave her big money, I don't know how many of them there were, but I know that several of them probably don't watch her anymore. It's not the same as me. Whenever like moderators of mine get persuaded by constant barrages and attacks. I don't know much about Michelle's mods, but the ones I was thinking of, they're not like working for other YouTube channels and shit. They're not like helping out other people. Like Veronica, especially. Van Life stopped in here and says what's up. She still hangs out in the chat. Valley Girl. But there were other people like Tara, Lisa. Who's that? Somebody made a video, Michelle. Did you see that? It's like a blonde-haired woman with short hair. I don't know all these ladies. But she made a video. It wasn't a live stream. She was saying she's one of your old mods. Oh, you talk to Veronica 2 to 3 times a day? I don't believe you for a particular reason. I know that you lie about things just to do it, Michelle. I'm not going to get into the specifics. Oh man, I was having fun for a minute. Now I'm crashing pretty quick. I'm crashing. Hey, no worries. What's up, Sharon? I'll throw the link out there one more time. See who wants to join. One more time. Let me look at some other shit while we wait, though. Michelle, drop the link. I just put it in there. It wasn't that long ago. I literally just put it. Michelle, you need to understand that recording phone calls and then talking about those privately recorded phone calls publicly is a bad look. Trust me. Recording phone calls is a bad look. It's just weird to do. I wouldn't talk to somebody if I thought they were recording a phone call. I've never recorded a phone call. I mean, I have actually recorded a phone call a time or two. I ain't gonna lie. They were related to legal situations. The only phone call I've ever recorded was a lawyer phone call, just so I could listen back to it. That's it. I'll send the 20. Drop the link. I'll send the 20. Well, she's leave her ex alone. Who's bothering her ex? Me? Are you talking about whatever the hell that dude's name is? Moderator, can somebody repost the StreamYard's link? Thank you, True Crime. Yeah, Michelle, I'm not taking your link. There you go. There you go. See, you're gonna only wait. You're just to see you next Tuesday. That's fine. So you just stopped me from getting what would have been more money than you've ever helped me to get. I've never made even $20 off of having you on the show. And somebody was gonna literally give me $20, and you ruined that. Ugh, what a buster. What a weirdo. True Crime Latest has a great channel. You can come up here for free with True Crime. You don't have to pay to come up. But that's just very telling of Michelle right there. Michelle, what if this person was just going to give a 20? Michelle's living high on the hog off them ATN dollars. Hello.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes. How's it going?
It's going good.
It doesn't. Go ahead. What do you have on your mind?
I don't understand why Michelle keeps doing this. She just keeps putting her own foot in her mouth. That's all she keeps doing.
Do you have any suspicions? I think she just wants the attention.
Oh, that's all she wants is the attention. Yeah. See, before Michelle even come onto YouTube, she started with me over the Vaughn case when she said she was rope and harness certified. All kinds of stuff with the Molly stuff. Which obviously was not legit because why did she have to take it again?
Good
Michelle's
point.
not going to get a job. Michelle's not going to do anything. Michelle just wants sympathy. But the problem is she tells these lies and then she puts her own foot in her mouth. She can't keep the lie straight.
Yeah,
Michelle, you cannot keep the lie straight.
Michelle, you and Michelle have a little bit of a history of a back and forth, or what?
We do have a history. I was the first one to put a video out about Michelle.
Oh,
when she called me saying that she was going to pay my power bill, and I lived in a double wide trailer and all this kind of stuff. And her Jeep was better than my 2 brand new cars. And since I'm a Gold Star family, you know, that she was just so much better. She had all this money and all this. Yeah. No, Michelle, you're the one begging people. I am a solo parent because my husband was military and I served right alongside of him.
Oh, excuse me. Are you the woman that he was arguing with over something tasteless? I think I heard a bit about Michelle's. So she was saying some derogatory things about you. She was arguing about whether or not you had the right to consider yourself something, and she was just being distasteful. Michelle's backstage. Do you want to say anything else before I bring her up?
Absolutely. I'll pay you the 20. Don't worry, I'll send it right over. Let me up with her.
Oh, bitch,
Michelle.
I'll send 22, you nasty, skanky,
Talk like an adult, Michelle.
Liar.
Talk like an adult, Michelle.
She's a liar.
Michelle, you're the liar.
Okay,
You're the liar.
Go ahead.
What am I lying about?
You're a liar. You're not a Gold Star wife. Prove it.
Okay, right.
Don't start with that, Michelle. Argue with.
I've already put the receipts up. The receipts are up. They're up on my channel.
Show your receipts. You're not a Gold Star wife. You lied
Michelle,
to
hold
everybody
on.
Facebook.
Leave that point alone. Leave that point alone.
No, Michelle, how are you a military spouse? Were you with any husband while they served?
You lied
yes,
to everyone.
Go ahead, Kay. She can still
The
hear
proof
you.
is on my page. The proof is on my page.
Show
Michelle's
receipts.
never been with a man while he actually served. She was only there for the benefit after the fact. She married military when they were leaving and exiting. She was never there while a
Show
man served.
receipts.
The
She's
receipts are
lying, Michelle? Are you denying that, Michelle? She said you just married guys that were retiring from the military, not like active duty and wars and shit. So you shouldn't be judging this woman whether or not she's like a military wife, quote unquote.
Steve, you can go to my channel and you can pull it up. You can see
She,
where I put the proof up.
I believe you. I
It's up
remember
there.
that. I remember hearing Michelle's side of this argument when she must have been talking to you in one of her chats. Why is she in the chat now? She's still on panel. I didn't mute her. She's talking about show receipts. She's
The
so silly.
receipts are on there. Pull my channel up. True Crime Latest. They're up
Oh,
there.
am I not muted? Am I muted, Ski?
You were never muted, you dumb knucklehead. Now I talk like an
You're
adult.
not a gold star wife, bitch. Your
Calling
husband
names.
died in combat, bitch. He retired from the army.
Okay, Michelle, stop talking like a 3-year-old. Go ahead, Kay. She doesn't know how to have a conversation. You don't have to defend yourself against that, Kay. Just she's boneheaded about semantics. She's arguing wordplay. It's silly.
That's all it is. That's all it is. I had a VA loan on my home that I sold right when they started with her.
She just
Do
yelling
what?
in the background.
You're not a gold star wife. Your husband had to die in combat, bitch.
Okay, Michelle, move to the next point, you knucklehead. What else? So
she's a gold star wife.
Why do you
My
care what she
husband
says?
medical out of the army and died from his injuries that he incurred in
I'm
the
sorry
army.
to hear. I'm sorry to hear that, and I'm sorry that Michelle is that rude because she's used to just everyone treating her like a shithead. So I think it affects the way she treats others. It has to be.
No, and Michelle, people have treated Michelle good.
You got nasty, saggy titties with the
Oh my
worst
gosh,
tattoo I've
Michelle.
ever seen in my fucking life on your nasty,
Oh, what are you judging this woman's body for, Michelle? You got tuna can titties.
No, I don't. Ski,
What are you
I will send
judging?
you another picture of my titties.
I have my husband's name in the flag on my chest, upper chest, not on my boobs.
Okay, yeah. Michelle's just gonna take anything and make it sound terrible. Yeah, she's still here. She's just gonna yell. I wish you would talk to this woman normally, Michelle. Can you do that?
Yelling, she's a piece of shit.
Michelle can't have a civil conversation.
Calm down. Okay, let me hear
I
that
didn't
part,
need
Michelle.
anybody to pay my electric. I had an electric shortage in my home, and the electrician came that day, and they fixed that.
And I was gonna pay her electric bill.
You were probably saying that snidey though, right, Michelle? You were just being like a shit.
Ski, I was not. She's got an autistic child, and she
Don't talk about people's kids. You don't like it when people talk about your kids. Sorry, Kay. She does not like it when people talk about her kids, but she's
the difference is I'm raising mine. You know.
That's a good point, actually, Michelle. This woman's raising her
Michelle
kids.
ever raised a child?
Yeah, let's.
I think it's pretty, and I don't want to get it here, and I don't want to do the name calling.
Yeah, no, the kid talking. No, the kid talking.
Exactly. Why would you go under an escort name under your daughter's name?
Can tell Ski what happened.
Go ahead, Michelle.
Let's let the lies go. Come on.
Shut the fuck. There's no lies. You said
Michelle, you've never told the truth a day in your life.
Shut the fuck up.
Adult-like
no, ma'am,
behavior.
you don't talk to me that way.
Oh, bitch, you deserve it, you white trash fucking whore.
You're racist, Michelle. You can't call people white trash. You're racist.
Tuesday.
Michelle, I got a cardboard box for you here.
Oh, Michelle, hold on. Michelle, you can't be calling people white trash. That's very racist.
More equity in my house than you did on your shit fucking little fucking cardboard looking house.
Oh my! You wanted to call her trailer trash, Michelle. That's racist as well.
Did you pay a penny on that home? Have you ever worked?
Trailer trash.
Have you ever worked and paid a bill in your life?
Michelle, she's asking you a question. You're talking about her titties still. She's asking you when was the last time you had a regular job?
Me?
Yes.
When I worked Hurricane Ida for Eberl.
Michelle, it's online. The date you worked for Eberl, it was like a month.
Oh,
on your application for the Georgia.
That's how much I made a month.
$12,000. Michelle, it's public record. It's all. I put it on my page.
Time out. Let me ask you, Michelle. Stop. stop for a second. Michelle and Kay, what started the fallout? So Michelle, she was just disingenuous from the
Michelle,
beginning?
okay, I will answer that. Michelle was doing this Molly stuff
Quiet,
on
Michelle, let her answer. Go ahead, Kay.
on this bond, and she reached out to me because I've done true crime for years, and she reached out to me over the Vaughn case because she was, yes, you did, Michelle.
Michelle, you're not letting the woman speak. Only time you talk over people is if you're scared of what they're saying. Let her lie then. Let her get her story out. Then you can just... Oh, Michelle,
The recording between me and Michelle's online, so
okay.
the proof's there, Michelle.
So was it a disagreement from the beginning where you guys never...
No, she reached out to me.
Okay.
I didn't need my electric bill paid. Oh my God. Okay, Michelle reached out to me because of Molly. Because of
Okay,
Molly
gotcha.
and the Vaughn case. And
Okay.
okay,
Michelle,
I don't know who's
Don't
speaking.
lie. Who reached out to who, bitch?
we'll move on
She
past
reached
that
out
part,
to me
Michelle.
because Molly, she had a problem
Liar.
with
I got
Molly,
you.
I did
and
not
Molly
know her.
would not let her talk because she was rope certified, and she put this damn rope and all this stuff, and she was on Molly's Patreon, and she reached out to me because
Liar.
Molly
Why would I know
supposedly
who
done
you
her
are,
wrong.
bitch?
Michelle, the video recording of your own words is up, so stop.
I've got
Stop,
the text
Michelle.
messages.
Michelle, why don't you be real with this person for a second? They're not trying to like
I
throw
got
you
the
under the
text
bus.
messages. She
Well,
reached
Oh,
time
I
out
can
out
to
and
really
just
go
stop
on
your
the bus
foolishness.
if I wanted to. I'm trying to be a civilized human being. Some
Yeah, she's
things
trying
are
to...
not what you're
You're
doing.
not civilized. You made a hate channel against me with a
Mich-
hard on against me.
Oh, honey, I had
Months
my
you
channel
made a
long
hate
before
channel,
you.
bitch.
I had my channel long before you.
No,
Long
you
before
didn't,
you.
bitch.
Those
8
videos are
months after we
privatized
had this
because they're
disagreement, you
about a
made a hate
missing
channel against me,
5-year-old
bitch.
daughter, little girl. My channel was there long before you, Michelle. Long
Bitch,
before you.
you
Go
made a
look.
hate channel against me 8 months after you had your little hard on for me.
Michelle, the video
Everybody
I
Michelle,
knows
posted
it.
of you was before
Everybody
you had
knows,
your
bitch.
channel. Michelle, before you
Bitch,
had your channel,
everybody knows
I posted
8
the video
months,
of
and you
you.
even admitted it, bitch. She's never
I
had
didn't
a
hear
hater
that. I'm
channel on
sorry.
me, Ski.
she said something about you admitted it, B word. I don't know what she's talking about though.
Admit it, I haven't.
She
The
started
video
a
I
hate
posted of
channel on
Michelle
me
was in
8
August of
months
last year.
after, like, our little
Before
disagreement.
Michelle had a channel.
She's another
Before
fucking hate channel,
Michelle had a
Ski.
Michelle,
channel.
before you had your own channel, even she's saying.
Then show videos, bitch.
Well,
The
what? So
video's up
what?
there. The
They're
phone
up there.
Show a
recordings of me
video
and you.
about anything besides me.
She
Because
just said
those are
there's videos about them 5-year-olds that went missing or something. They're not up
She
now
has
because of the,
nothing on her channel
they're
besides
not up
me.
now because of the fact that it's about a 5-year-old. She said
She's
that's
got
understandable.
nothing
It's
on
Summer
her channel
Wells.
besides me.
It's Summer Wells missing from Kingsport, Tennessee.
How
Anybody
many
can
Yeah,
Google it.
videos do
She's
you
been missing
have
2 years.
besides me?
she just said Summer Wells, which is like a national news story.
How many
Exactly.
videos, bitch?
Well, it doesn't matter how many. She had different
Like
material besides you.
one?
You're trying to say this woman
Michelle, I'm
created
not
a
here
channel,
for money
She
and
makes
cash out.
videos on me every day now, Ski.
huh?
Michelle, you're lying.
She makes videos on me now every day, Ski. She's another
Even if
You're
fucking hate
that's
lying,
channel.
okay,
Michelle. I don't
she
know
can
how to
lie
flip.
too.
Kiss
I don't know
my
how to do any
cunt
of that. You're lying.
She said you're lying,
You're
Michelle.
lying.
every day, Ski. Go look at her channel every day.
Michelle,
Every
you
Please,
do
day.
lie.
please.
She's a hater channel on me.
Okay, this right here
Moderator,
can
go
be
check her
solved
channel
and we
Kiss
for
can
my
me.
prove
cunt,
who
you
the
fat,
liar is.
nasty, greasy, piggy,
What's the name of
Google
your channel,
water
Kay?
living cunt.
it. Michelle, I
I
haven't
know
done
where you
that yet. I
live.
haven't talked about your greasy, oily hair. I haven't talked about your nasty fingernails and how you don't bathe and how you lie and scam. And I've never asked for a dime
Oh,
from
you do
anybody.
every day, bitch.
What was that,
Okay,
Michelle?
prove it.
Go
Prove it.
subscribe to her channel and watch her videos about me.
Steve commented on one of my channels.
Yeah,
On my
I think I
channel.
got.
Cunt.
Yeah.
You're a nasty, greasy cunt.
Oh my gosh, look at the
Priesthood, and you're using false valor.
No, no, come on now, Michelle. She ain't said nothing about your looks or your
Oh,
anything like
yes, she
that.
does.
Not on
On
this
her
phone
channel,
call. She
every
has
time
not.
she fucking go look at
She's
her
trying to.
Michelle,
channel. Guys,
okay,
subscribe and then
anybody can go
unsubscribe.
look.
She
Michelle's
talks
lying
about
and
my
the proof is
books and
there.
Moderators
All
have
you
already
have to do
verified it.
lies
The
about
moderators
me.
have already verified it, Kay. You're good.
Oh, I
Michelle's
know
okay.
because I don't lie. See, that's the
And
one
you're
thing
a
Michelle
cunt.
can't say. She constantly lies.
No, I don't lie. I don't lie about shit, bitch, and I back it up with receipts, and you are so disgusting.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
even lied about your daughter having cancer.
Okay, come
Bitch,
on, where you
don't
go
even
with the
start. My
kids?
daughter died fucking 3 months ago. Don't fucking start there, you
I'll
nasty
put her on
whore.
mute. I'll put her on mute. I don't know anything about that. I'm sorry about that. All right, don't let Michelle work you up. Michelle, you always like doing the shit you want people to not do to you. Okay, I
My
apologize.
fucking daughter died March 3rd from stage 5 cervical cancer, and she had 2 kids, a 12-year-old and a 7-year-old. I sold my house to go take care of my daughter. Michelle, don't do it. Don't even go there. You lying.
If I unmute her, she's gonna be disrespectful. She's on volume
She's
low.
always disrespectful. That's the thing.
She
She's
didn't
always
die.
disrespectful.
You're unmuted, Michelle. Don't talk about this woman's
She
kids,
didn't
though.
die.
Well,
Really?
you're an idiot. She's stupid. I muted her again. I want to kick her off. I don't want to. I mean, I don't want to like. If you want to talk to her, that's fine. But that's a stupid thing to say, Michelle. You're just saying dumb shit.
Ski, she didn't die.
Oh my gosh.
How do you know that, Michelle?
Yeah, why do you say that?
Those receipts,
What's my
you're a
daughter's
liar.
name? What's
She
my
doesn't-
daughter's name?
She doesn't know.
Those receipts.
She don't
didn't
know.
die,
Look,
Ski.
you don't even know her daughter's name to check.
I'm not gonna
You dox everybody on the
planet.
planet. Oh yeah, now you don't want to dox. Well, yeah, whatever.
Dox her?
Michelle,
Please, go ahead. Go ahead, and I'll tell you if it's true.
The woman
Do
passed
it.
away.
Do it
You
right
want
here
me to
so I
dox
can
your daughter's
confront
name?
you. Please. What's my daughter's name?
You want me to dox, Ski?
Michelle,
Tell me my daughter's name.
Do you want me to dox her, Ski? Tell me not to dox. You want me to dox her?
Say your
I'm
first
all
name.
for it, Steve. I'm all for it. Tell me my daughter's first name.
Herder, go for it, Michelle.
I think it's Candace or Mandy or something. You told me her name.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Candace is Summer Wells' daughter, the 5-year-old that's missing.
Mandy.
Mandy, I have 4 daughters and none of them start with the M.
Bullshit.
Well, Michelle, she's not gonna lie about her daughter's name. She's not that type of person, I can tell.
Yes, she is.
No, she's not.
She moved
My
in
daughter's name
with
is
her
Christy.
daughter to take over her daughter's house.
That was my sister's name. That's a great name.
My daughter that passed, her name was Christy, and she died March 3rd. So anybody go look it up. I don't give a fuck.
I said Candace, it's Christy.
So Michelle, her
because I
daughter
just said
passed
it?
away. Yeah, don't. This is such a gross conversation, Michelle. Why do you like? What's your son's name? What's your dead baby son's name, Michelle? Let's just talk about it. Okay, how did Jonathan die, and how long has he been gone?
Sid's, he passed away February 11th.
Our murder?
No, he didn't. He ran away from home, and you're lying, and you're ashamed. He didn't ever die. You're Jonathan. What did you say his name was? Man, that kid's 17 and plays for the damn varsity basketball team. Stop lying about him.
I wish he did.
Quit lying and trying to pretend you have a
At
dead
least
baby.
I'm not escorting up under my deceased
It's the same
daughter's
thing,
name.
Michelle. It's the same thing. She's not using her daughter's name as a escort, she said.
I'm not an
That's pretty low class.
It's very low class. Do you have
You've
anything else
never
you
been
want
a mother, Michelle.
Oh, darling, I have. I've got so many football, baseball pictures of me on the field with my
Oh
kids.
my God.
Well,
really?
I think you guys have more in common than Michelle would take a second to acknowledge.
Nasty.
Michelle, shut up for a second. You guys
Michelle,
both
you're
have
nasty.
military wives. You both have
Darling, I'm
said
beautiful. You're
No.
disgusting, and you're lying about your husband's false valor.
Okay, whatever. Whatever,
He's not
Michelle.
a gold
Michelle.
star. You're not
Too
a
bad
gold
Michelle
star
can't ever
wife.
just like come to a common ground. Michelle, why you can't just like be a normal human? Let this lady
No,
say.
she's not a gold star wife. She lies.
Who gives a shit about that? Be normal for a second.
No, that is
Okay.
a big deal.
Go ahead, Kate.
Okay, if it's a big,
deal when
okay.
false valor
Gary
Go ahead,
Sinise. Gary Sinise, Snowball Express. That is for Gold Star families. There is a video where me and my son were at.
He did not die while he was in service.
Oh,
You're a
shut up with your
liar.
semantics, Michelle. She just gave you the receipts, as you call them.
The receipts are on my page.
I
The
believe
receipts
you.
are on my page. Go look and see.
You have to be in the military to die to be a gold star wife.
Oh my gosh, here goes semantics again. And you care
Michelle,
about
have you ever been with a man while they actually served? Or was it only retired or out of the service?
3 months before we got together. You have
Okay,
to be
exactly.
in
So
the
you didn't
military
serve.
and die in service. He was out
Michelle.
of the service, bitch. You're not a gold star
I'm not
wife.
calling her names, Michelle. She's not calling you names. Have a little respect for yourself.
She's a liar, and it pisses me off.
There's 2 names.
No, Michelle, you're the liar. Michelle, you don't bring receipts and you
Your
don't bring proof,
husband
and you
was
lied
out
on
of the
Charlotte today.
military when he died. You are not a Gold Star wife.
Oh,
My
you're like arguing
husband,
with a
You had to
3-year-old.
be KIA.
Michelle, my
Your
husband
husband had to
medicaled
be
out because of his
KIA.
condition, and he died 100% service connected. The military
No,
pays
he
him.
was not service connected. He was disconnected.
You don't
He
got
was
to keep
out of
explaining
the
this, Kay.
army.
Yeah,
She's
how do you know that, Michelle? Come on, I can
Because
show you my military ID.
oh wow. Because he was out of the army? Who gives a fuck? He had to be KIA, bitch, to be a Gold Star
Hold on,
wife.
Kay. Let me ask
You
her
are
a
a
question.
liar.
Okay, hold on one second. Michelle, what has this woman done besides this little nonsensical title that she's claiming? What else has she done that got you so damn bent out of shape?
Because she lied to me.
Oh, a lot of people lie. Even if she did or didn't, you think she lied to you? What else?
But she's lying to everybody on YouTube.
She
To
what?
be a Gold Star wife, your
Oh
husband
my God,
must be
Michelle! I never even
KIA.
heard this term until I heard you talking about her the other day. I didn't even know what a Gold Star wife was. It sounded like a hotel, like elite club or something.
Okay, to be a Gold Star wife, your
I don't
husband
need
has
to
to
know. I
be
get it already
KIA,
from your
meaning
conversation.
killed
That's
in
enough. I
action.
get it. So she says she is. She can prove it. You deny her proof, which is
Her husband was out of the army when he died.
stalemate. What else,
My
Michelle?
husband medicaled because
She's just
of
being
his
disrespectful.
injuries
Out
and
of the
died 100%
army
service connected.
to be a Gold Star
One of the
wife, you have
moderators
to be
already
killed
verified
in
this statement.
action.
Michelle, what in the hell is you? What do you care? You're arguing
You're a
Michelle,
semantics.
liar.
have you ever been beside a man when he actually served for this country? Have
Answer
you
that question.
ever
Husband
sat
retired
and waited
3
for a phone
months
call?
before. Your husband was
3
out
months
of the
before.
army.
What?
You
So
are
you're
not
not a
a Gold
military
Star
spouse.
wife. Your husband has to be killed in action to be a
Michelle
Gold
is
Star
like just gonna
wife.
browbeat
You're
you about this
lying to
one
everyone on
particular.
YouTube.
Hey, Michelle. No, you're just gonna browbeat her about that same little angle, the not a gold
She's a
star.
fucking liar and she's using false baller.
For what? For what gain? I've never dropped my cash out. I've
Yes,
never
she
dropped
gets
my
It
cash
doesn't
out.
matter. You're a fucking liar. You're
Michelle, she
using
gets a
false
check from the
valor.
government, the military.
Your
She said
husband
on
was
behalf
not
of her
killed in
deceased husband.
action.
Did you
You are
miss that
not a
part?
Gold Star
Michelle,
wife.
she gets a government check from her on behalf of her
From
deceased husband,
Because she
from
gets
the
a
military,
DOD.
government check because her
from the
husband's
DOD.
fucking dead and she's getting his Social Security.
I get Social Security and DIC. Don't even go there.
No,
You
Both.
don't have a
Social
clue, Michelle.
Security on your kid too. That's how you live your life.
No, wrong. Wrong. Michelle, I make
Bullshit, bitch. You already
$70,000
said it.
a year.
I
Don't
heard
even
you.
start. From my husband.
You are not
And
a
it's
Gold
not Social
Star.
Security.
You are not a Gold Star wife. Stop
Oh
lying
my
to the
goodness.
internet.
You're not a military spouse, so stop lying.
I am a retired military spouse, and they took my pink card when I got divorced, bitch.
Stop calling her the B word. And
You
she got
realize
you.
that they did away with pink cards like years ago. All the cards are one color now.
Want to bet? My card was pink tan.
But they did away with that. How long ago?
I don't know. I got mine in 2017, bitch.
There you stop calling
Exactly.
her the
They
B
did away
word.
with that a long time ago.
Well, my card expired in 2022.
But you don't have that now, do you?
No, because I'm divorced,
Retired
honey.
military spouse. That would mean to me, any logical person would mean retired
You are not a
military
Gold
spouse.
Star wife because a Gold Star wife means their husband was killed in combat. Your husband was
My husband was
discharged
killed
from the military
100%
and then he died.
connected to his
Stop
injury
lying
sustained
to YouTube.
in action,
Stop
Michelle.
lying
That
Michelle.
means
to
he got
YouTube.
hurt,
You are not a
severely
Gold
hurt, and
Star
then they
wife.
kicked him out, and then he died from those injuries from a fucking
Stop
fall. So go
lying
away.
You
to
explained that very
YouTube.
well.
A
Michelle's just a
Gold
bonehead.
Star
Okay.
wife is a husband
I
that
Michelle.
don't
is
need
KIA
titles. I
killed
don't
in
need
Nobody
titles.
cares
I
about
know
that,
what my
right?
husband did for this country.
And
I know what
Did you
I
ever
did
met
for
her?
this
after he
country.
was
And I
You
know
ever
that I
met
have
her?
a 10-year-old that suffers missing his dad every day.
I'm sorry for that. Do you have any second question, perhaps? Because she's going to be stuck on that gold star thing. So if you,
I just want to know, why keep lying to people? Why
because you
keep
keep
saying
lying
that
to
you?
people.
why
She
keep
said
Your
she
lying?
was
wife is
rope
someone that's
and harness
KIA killed in
certified.
action. Your husband was discharged and then he
Okay,
died.
get your point out. Michelle's just going to keep yelling. My bad, Kate.
She's just
Okay,
lying.
Go ahead.
Oh my God, Ski! I just called you Etienne. Holy.
okay, Michelle, why do you keep throwing cash apps to supposedly get a job saying
I'm
that you
not
pay
doing
bills.
cash apps. I'm not even starting another channel, bitch. I've been off for 3 weeks.
Michelle, you got everybody to pay for this class so you could get this job that you were supposedly already certified for.
I
Remember, you
just
went on
finished
Molly.
my class on Sunday.
Michelle,
Michelle,
I think
no. Let's go back a year. Reverse a year ago. You told Molly you were rope and harness certified
I
over
am,
the
and I
bond
just
case.
got certified as an instructor on Sunday.
Okay, where's proof you were certified back then a year ago?
I
Where's
can drop
proof
those
you
for
got
you.
certified this
I can
week?
drop
No,
those for
you won't
you.
do it for any of YouTube because you're lying, Michelle.
I know I can drop those certifications for you as well.
Then drop them. Drop
Okay,
them.
bitch, I will.
Bring receipts. You say you bring receipts. You never bring
Bitch,
receipts.
I can bring receipts out the ass. Why don't you bring receipts that your husband was killed in combat and that
She
you
just said
Michelle,
it,
the
explained
fucking receipts are up. The receipts are on my channel.
your husband
They're
was not
on
killed
my
in combat.
channel.
You're not
They're
a
on her
gold
channel,
star
Michelle.
wife.
Michelle, the receipt.
Oh my
Stop
god.
lying.
Oh my gosh,
to
Kate,
the
she's gonna be stuck on that
internet.
point. You know, I don't know if you've ever had a conversation like this with her before, but she's gonna. Michelle, do you have any
Oh, I
questions for
have,
her?
and it's
Maybe.
video recorded.
She's lying.
It's
She's
video
lying to
recorded
everybody.
before she started her channel. The video's up.
She lives in
I
a
believe I've seen that video before, actually, where she's talking
she
about
lives
being
in
an
a
expert.
neighborhood with military people, and she's lying, telling them that she's a gold star wife. She lies
Michelle.
about everything.
Michelle,
Michelle.
she explained it very
Prove it.
articulate.
A gold star wife is married to someone that was killed in combat.
Okay.
Her husband died from injuries that he sustained as a direct result of combat. He just didn't die immediately. Oh, Michelle, you and your damn semantics are for like 3-year-olds. Because Michelle, she's very much explained exactly what the situation is, and you're just you're grasping at straws. Grasping at straws.
She's grasping.
You are grasping desperately at straws.
Michelle, you brought the gold star thing up, not me.
Exactly. They won't let
None
it go.
of your fucking business.
Because you're a liar.
What did she just
Michelle,
say?
the proof's up. That shows the papers from the military that shows he died 100% service connected from his injuries.
White trash piece of shit.
Oh, you little racist. See you next Tuesday. You're so gross. Racism.
You know, the thing about it is, Michelle, I'm not asking for money for people to pay my bills, as you are.
So the thing that so Michelle,
What are you doing with all the money you got? You said you paid the bills, you didn't.
Well, what about the fact she gets like an extra $5,000? She don't even have no damn bills. What bills does she need money for? Michelle,
Exactly. She don't pay any bills.
Like just now.
The government pays for everything, and you probably get $5,000 a month off of the government.
No, it's from her husband's service, Michelle. Like, you should.
Okay, well, and explain that. Can you explain how I get that money?
Right? If she's not a gold
My child has autism and he gets no disability. None. I've never applied for him for disability.
You get a check on your son. You get a check
Michelle, well, you can't be telling a woman to check on her son with your type of history as a mother. That's just gross. Stop it.
Michelle, you get a check. You get a check because you fucked in the head. You are fucked in the head.
She is on disability, ain't she? I forgot that.
You're what? I'm sorry?
I might fuck you up in Auburn, bitch.
In what? What was that, Michelle? You're gonna fuck her up in what?
Bitch, I live in Kansas, so I don't know what the fuck
You don't
Auburn's
live
got
in
to do with
Kansas.
it.
You live in your daughter's house in Auburn that you took over, remember?
Well, Auburn. She's talking about trying to dox. So should I kick you off, Michelle? Because now you're trying to dox?
I live in Kansas. I live in Kansas. A storm just come through. Southeast Kansas. Google it. A storm just fucking come through, and I was in the storm shelter.
You took your daughter's house over because you sold your house.
That's like not that far from me.
I went to take care of my daughter. I went, but she didn't own a house, Michelle. Don't even go there.
So Michelle knows an awful lot about you, or so she thinks. Is that because she was friendly with you? Well, how did she tell you all that?
You don't know a damn. Me and Michelle had one conversation over Messenger, and it was about 10 texts, and then she called me, and then I recorded the call and I posted the call.
She made me feel sorry for her because she said she had no electric.
I had no electric because I had a short in my house and the electrician come that day. Michelle, if I was trying to scam
you and your
you,
autistic son, you tried to scam me out of money, bitch.
oh, I asked you for money? I asked you for money, Michelle. I asked you for money.
$700. $700.
You're a liar, Michelle. The video is up. You're lying.
Yeah, show that, Michelle.
You offered to pay a bill. I said, I don't owe a bill, Michelle. I do not owe a bill, Michelle. I have an electric problem and the electrician come today. Do what?
Michelle, do you have any questions or like? Do you have? Why don't you like this?
I got receipts.
Oh my God.
Bring the receipts. Bring them right. Bring them.
Yeah.
Michelle, your own words are recorded. Your own words are recorded, Michelle.
I got receipts, bitch.
Bring them. Bring them. My receipts are up.
At least tell us what they are.
Really? So I asked you to pay that?
You didn't ask me to pay it, but you were hinting for me to pay it, and you knew I was because I had a big heart.
Who is?
Okay, Michelle. In the video I have up, I plainly tell you I do not need you.
On my Facebook Messenger.
Okay, show them, Michelle.
Who is
okay, that? Michelle, there is a video recording of me and you where you say you'll pay my bill, and I say I don't need help paying my bill. I do not need you to pay my bill. I do not owe a bill. It is because I have electrical issues. Okay, bring the proof. Bring it.
Okay.
My video's up. My video's up.
Put half of the videos up, Ski. She tried to con me out of $770.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You white trash.
Ski, can you not just play the video?
I can if I knew what the hell she was talking about, but I don't want to interrupt you guys' conversation to listen to a piece of evidence.
It's on my thing, True Crime Latest, and it shows the audio of Michelle. It's from August of last year.
One of my moderators, find that video, please, and put it in the chat.
True Crime Latest.
She didn't put the first half.
One of the moderators will find it. It's the True Crime Latest is on your channel from last August.
But she did not put the first half of the conversation up.
I put from the minute me and Michelle started talking.
Bitch, you tried to scam me out of $770.
Michelle, the video plainly says, Michelle, can you mute her for a minute, Steve?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, the video plainly says, Michelle says, well, I was going to pay your bill. I said, Michelle, I do not owe a bill. I have an electrical issue. I'm putting my house up for sale so I can go be with my daughter. I do not owe a bill. I do not owe a bill. The electrician just left my house.
So I never asked you refused anyways, either way.
Yeah, I refused it. I never said it was a $707. I said my bill is paid. Yes, I do not owe shit.
I was going to pay your bill. How would I know how much her bill was, Ski?
Michelle, I don't have a $600 power bill like you.
She said you don't know.
How would I have a $700 power bill?
How much did I know her bill was, Ski?
She says you don't. You're making that up is what she says.
Michelle, I've never had a $700 power bill. The house was 1,200 square foot. It was me and my son. How did I have a $770 bill?
Is that person sorceress or character witness for either of y'all?
Trashy cunt.
Stop with the name.
She's been following the whole thing. Sorceress is good.
Ski, why did I say I was going to pay your bill if I didn't know it was $770?
Michelle, I've got the audio recording of you where I told you I don't need you to pay my bill.
Bitch, so stop lying. I got the fucking receipts.
Show it. Show it, Michelle.
Why did I say I was going to pay
True Crime
bill if I didn't know how much your bill was?
True Crime.
Yes.
Yes.
True Crime. I love you lots, and you know I do. Please do yourself a favour and don't argue with it. Ski, you're doing well. And, you know, you're doing well tonight.
I love you. I'm
do yourself a favour and boot that fucking hateful bitch off here. You are better than she will ever be.
I'm going to kick Michelle. Michelle, you're cute.
Can I just say, thank you for standing up for a woman who's lost a child. Nobody in this goddamn world deserves the pain any mother feels. For once tonight, Ski, I might not watch a lot, but I'll give you the good grace for sticking up for this woman. This woman is speaking the truth. All this shit that True Crime's talking about comes from Molly. A pure hatred for Molly.
I believe her.
Can I just say thank you for letting me on? You didn't know who I was, madam. True crime, I love you, girl, but please do not let that bitch drag you or your daughter or your husband down. You deserve fucking better. No mother in this goddamn world deserves the pain me and you have gone through. And don't you dare have to tell anybody or prove to anybody about your child. I love you lots, girl. I'm going back to Box Live. Ski, thank you, Ski. And I mean that, thank you. And I've said it in Box tonight. This is what annoys me about you. You do talk some sense sometimes, and you know what's right and what's wrong. Please don't let her keep running her mouth away about dead children. It's disgusting. Children should be a complete no-go and a complete no-go in this area. But thank you very much, Steve, for letting me on. I appreciate that. I'll let you go back to your life. I'll let you carry on true crime, but please don't let it get to you, because I'm gonna fucking flip if she carries on. Right. Thank you very much for letting me on my say.
Thank you, everybody. Bye. Thank you. Take care.
I always bring receipts. I'm not a liar. The receipts are there. Michelle's never brought a receipt. Michelle is a camera hoe. You know, if she was actually in Houston and doing those classes, she would have had her face in that. Michelle has to be on camera all the time. That's what she does. I probably got 10 videos on there. Most of them are regarding Michelle. The ones about Summer Wells, you can see when my YouTube account was created. I think it was like 2018. And I privated all the videos. I took a long break from YouTube because the Summer Wells case really got to me. Small child missing. She's been missing for 2 years. And it really got to me. I was really involved in that. So I privated those videos because it was just really hard to watch. And then Michelle reached out to me because of Molly's channel. And that's how this went. I brought all the receipts. Michelle, when it comes to Michelle bringing receipts just now, she had to back off and get off panel because she doesn't have any.
Yeah, she was trying to run away. Absolutely.
Yeah, you know, she thinks she can talk over people and do whatever. I've never dropped my CashApp. I've never asked anyone for money. Me and my son do just fine. He misses his dad. I miss my husband. It's been 3.5 years. And then my daughter, she died. She passed away March 3rd. Ironically, my other daughter got married the same day, and my daughter didn't stop the wedding because it was her sister's dying wish. I'm going to stay alive until you have this. Don't stop your wedding because of me. So it was a bittersweet day. I had one pass, and I have one also getting married on the same day, and that was this year. When I sold my home in Kansas, I am in Kansas right now. I went to take care of my daughter, and I just moved back about 3 weeks ago to Kansas.
Southeast Kansas ain't that far from Tulsa.
Exactly. I'm only like 2.5 hours, about 2 hours from Tulsa. So I'm at the bottom. I'm maybe 15 minutes from Joplin.
Like, I mean, that's Wichita. I know where Wichita is.
Wichita's way up there. Wichita's probably 2 hours from me. But I'm right outside of Joplin.
Right. Wichita's right in the middle of Kansas.
Storms just through tonight, but I always bring receipts. I don't clip Michelle. I don't know how to clip. I don't do any of that. I put maybe 10 videos up, and it's just to rebuke what she said with my proof, because I am that type of person. If you say something and it's wrong, I'm going to prove you wrong. I've never clipped her. I don't go any day. I went live over the Trey. I was the one that put the Trey messages out. It was me, and then Trey went on live.
Just like your friend, Sorceress said, don't let what she said or what she tries to say. It's not the truth. But she's so damn loud. She'll try and make you think it is, or make it where you can't unhear it.
No. Michelle doesn't bother me. I know the truth. I speak the truth. I don't have a reason to not speak.
So she had every chance to talk to you, and that's how the conversation went. So
the day of that video, when I recorded her, I was actually getting my house ready to sell, and I had a little bit of paint up under my fingernails. My nails are done, obviously, and she trashed me. My nails were nasty. Michelle, have you looked at your nails and toes? You are very, very dirty. You have no business to talk about anyone. I was hot and sweaty. She made sure I cammed up and everything. It was just a nightmare.
Oh, she's a
You know,
scumbag in that regard, definitely. So for the way she set people up, she knew more about
yeah, that's.
She knew what was going on.
Oh yeah, like I said, she can bring receipts. She's yet to do it. She doesn't do it. She always talks over, and you know everybody's just really tired of Michelle. You know what would be like breaking news if Michelle said the truth about anything? That would be like
So you
newsworthy.
so obviously she lied because she scammed a lot of money and then didn't go anywhere and do anything.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, exactly. All them people giving her money for classes and equipment and this and that was just going to for Tito's and whatever else she's over there doing.
Well, the thing about it is that if that video, the thing that she put out outside of Houston Airport, where she went outside to smoke, was legit. She had a rental car.
Yeah,
So why was she in the bar eating and drinking and then going outside to smoke? Why didn't she get in her rental car and go to her destination? She had a room booked for 2 people. So she was waiting for Taylor Love work in the airport with some poor man, sucker to go there. Because why would you sit and smoke outside an airport when you could get in your rental car and go?
Exactly. There's no point. She was meeting up with somebody, most likely.
Oh, yeah, more than likely. I mean, I don't know for a fact, so I'm not going to say for it a fact. Like I said, I don't lie, but that's my opinion, and I honestly believe that. But you have to be really sick in the head for a child, one, especially that you didn't raise, and to escort and sell your body under your daughter's name. That's really the lowest of the low. I just don't.
I can't even defend her. I was gonna her defense. She has a defense for that, but it's not even worth it defending her because she doesn't deserve a defense.
And then letting your husband, wasn't ETN's dog named Taylor? One of the dogs, the one that she had put down. You let your husband name your dog Taylor? And now ATN is supposedly paying Valley Girl for these dogs' care. He didn't care enough about his own damn dog.
Yeah, I bet you Valley Girl's not getting paid, unfortunately, if I had to take a guess.
It would be nice if Valley Girl actually spoke up, but I understand her position.
Well, I mean, Jiminy Christmas, imagine. If you had to see Michelle in the flesh, you'd probably 10 times a terrorist. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
She was going to go to Valley Girl's husband and lie about the nature of her and I's friendship, just out of spite. So
I know.
Like that.
She's so spiteful. And that's the thing. Michelle's never paid any of these bills, just like she talked about that ugly ass wine rack. Well, it was marital property. I know. Why would you fight over that? But for her to sit there and say, well, I guess we both paid for it because he paid for it, but we were married, so it was marital money. That tells you a lot about Michelle. Just because you're married to someone doesn't mean their money is yours.
Only to people like Michelle it does. I know exactly what you mean.
Oh yeah, that's the only reason she married him.
Of course, she dollar signs when she met him, I'm sure.
She never paid a bill.
Well, you had a good point that none of her husbands were active. She's married to retired military dudes.
Exactly, and like you said, he was out 3 months. That does not make her a military spouse. A military spouse, in my mind, I don't care about dictionary terms. You were there beside that man. You were there when he got off that plane, when he come back from deployment. You were there worried about him every day. That's what a military spouse does. You maintain a home. You maintain the kids while he's gone fighting for this country. That's what you do. Michelle's never done that.
Michelle does pay her car insurance, just saying. Valley Girl chimed in.
Wow. Okay, Valley Girl. Okay, good. Kudos for her. She pays her car insurance. But why doesn't she get the military disabled plates off her vehicle?
Ooh, that's a good question. That's kind of
why is she still running around with ETN's plates? The handicap plates.
Oh man, that's not cool. Especially for someone who's
trying to get in the divorce, she has to get it in her name. She's had over a year. What did she do with all this money? That she was getting spousal support and all the bills paid and everything. What did she do with all that?
I bet you she went to the traffic cone.
Oh yeah. I'm sure.
Over and over and over till the traffic cone wasn't even there no more.
You know what? Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say like more traffic cone conjecture. I was gonna say she has this thing where like she's a lot more animated and has a lot more energy recently. So I think if she's not doing like the dirty one, then she might be doing Adderall. So that's what my suspicions would be. And Adderall's not cheap. That's a pharmaceutical meth, basically. That's way like 10 times expensive. I think she's doing speed.
I maintain a home for me and my son. I have a new vehicle that I pay for, and I provide everything, and we have a good life. We don't have, you know, I mean,
Michelle's a huge house. Is your house as big as Michelle's? No disrespect, it probably isn't, right?
No, I had a 1,200-foot square house, the one I sold in September. Anybody can Google it. It's 516 Cedar Crest Street, Frontenac, Kansas. Google it. It just sold on Zillow. That was my home. It was not a double wide trailer. There it is. Well, I don't have a reason not to put my stuff out there.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, Michelle, she doesn't even appreciate the shit she has. She's worried about what you do.
And she didn't work and pay for it. I paid for my home. I paid for both of my brand new vehicles. I'm raising my child. Look, I'm 50 years old. I have a grandchild older than my son.
Wow.
I've got grown kids. And I have a 10-year-old that is autistic who does not get disability. I've never applied for disability for him. And I do it. And I do it all by myself. I'm not a single parent. I'm a solo parent. There's a big difference. Big difference. My husband didn't leave me. Michelle, you've never kept a man. Never. How many divorces have you had?
How many? She's had like 4, right?
I don't know. I mean, who knows the truth?
I think it's 4.
Nobody's ever paid for shit for me. Nobody's ever bought me anything. I guess her mom bought her a home. I don't think Michelle's ever paid a bill in her life. There are many of us not giving our kids away and not selling our cuckoo. You know, my nails are done. Yep, my nails are done. That is the one thing I do for myself. But for the longest, I didn't do that. For the longest, I couldn't get out of the bed. I did the bare minimum, you know, just getting my son to school and feeding him every night and being the best mother I could because of grief. Michelle's never had to experience that. She's never had to experience full-time caregiving of kids. She's always had that. I have grown kids, and they're 1,500 miles from me in each direction. It is me and my son alone with no family. And I do it every day. Michelle, you can't say that. You live off of a man.
Well,
you live.
Let's bring it. I'll let you get a closing thought because I'm
ready to get off here. I'm ready for bed.
It was good to have. Hey, I'm glad to have you up here and get to talk to you. You seem like a nice woman, and I commend you for being as strong as you are throughout all the trials and tribulations of life. You seem like a well put together, strong woman, and don't let Michelle make you try to feel any type of way about anything that you know is a lie. Don't let her opinions and statements bother you.
I won't. Michelle doesn't bother me whatsoever. But I want to commend you, Steve, because here lately you've really stood up to Michelle and you've just let the bullshit go to the side. And I really appreciate that about you. I really do.
Call back in some.
I will. All right. You have a good night.
Hey, I'll talk to you next time. Good night.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Well, true crime latest. That was a bit to digest. That was a pretty now watch Michelle's gonna try to come up here. I'm not gonna let Michelle come up now. I'm gonna let that be the end of that situation, that conversation, that moment. That lady was pretty interesting. I mean, she didn't get flustered. She didn't run away. Like, you know, she's the one that came up and wanted to talk to Michelle. And she wasn't like venomous. She wasn't saying. Michelle was trying hard to take it to that weird location. Hey, thank you. Michelle, I'll give Michelle $10 if you think I owe you money, Michelle. I kind of feel like Michelle's gonna think I set her up. Michelle, see, I don't know the nature of these. I'm not gonna give you $10, Michelle. I'm lying, but I don't want to hear that shit. Like I got paid to let someone attack Michelle. Michelle had every chance at being an adult and have a conversation, which is what she always swears she wants to do with these people. That's like, I can't tell you how many times. That was just the most recent, but since I've got to know Michelle, she'll come up here and talk to me. She'll talk to me about people and situations and things that have happened. She'll give me some crazy story or whatever. And then often what has happened is that person that she was talking about, they'll come into the chat at the same time that she's up there talking about them, and they'll want to come and talk to her, kind of how that lady just now wanted to just like, touch base more or less. And Michelle usually is very much, she like runs. She's like skittish. I don't respect that about people in terms of, you should be able to say everything that you're saying about somebody to somebody. And if you can't, then there's a problem right there. So somebody that'll talk about somebody, but then when you have a chance to speak to them, you freeze up, you crumble, you can't get, then that's not the same. She was being absurd with her. She was that gold star. She was stuck on that situation. That's how she argues. She didn't even, to be honest, I'm surprised she stayed on the call because she was getting pummeled. She was getting decimated. To her credit, she stayed up there and she didn't really like counter any of it. Just had the same three or four statements back and forth. Let me relax a second. Yeah, she wasn't intimidated at all. And Michelle's a bully. And takes one to know one. I'm just kidding. Michelle's a bully, and with all due respect, guys, Michelle's definitely a bully. She's the biggest, meanest, littlest bully, but she still is a bully. Usually bullies are little, to tell you the truth. I don't know about girls, women. I don't even think that should be a thing for ladies, right? Bully women? And it is. I've known some chicks that were bullies. I don't know. Michelle's one. So did Miss K. What's up, Snoopers? Well, Michelle, with all due respect, you were having a terrible night anyways. Your appearances were the craziest story ever, followed by the funniest story ever. Not a single drop of craziness or funniness anywhere to be found in either of the stories. Thank you, mistress. I got a Cash App. Mayhem Unleashed, the only child Michelle raised. Boy, I know what you ladies feel, or how y'all feel about kids. That's pretty crazy. You guys feel about kids the way I feel about people talking about deceased relatives of mine. Probably even more so, especially if it's a kid that passed away of yours. I mean, that's the ultimate. Because I know how it makes me feel whenever somebody talks about something similar or whatever in relation to me. It doesn't make me feel good. So I'm very hyper aware of Michelle doing that shit. Because Michelle even says it. Michelle says this. I know what it's like because Michelle said the stupidest shit to me, and I said like the worst shit. She just likes to bring it up too. She brought it up just tonight, as a matter of fact. What'd you miss? Your buddy came out of retirement. No, over here you missed a bunch of hot and heavy heated back and forth. But what did you miss otherwise? Landon the Cat Killer came and did a one-off episode. I don't know if he's on or not. I would have watched it, but I was just having far too much fun here. I was trying to keep it civil, but at the same time, they were doing a pretty good job of working it out themselves. Well, one thing about Michelle, she's not going to get over a grudge. So our friend that was just up here, True Crime, what was their channel's name again? The channel on YouTube? K, anyways, K. Michelle's not gonna like let the beef go. It's just not something in her. She can't get over shit either. The only reason she's civil with me is because I got my own channel, and she can't just like when she's talking to somebody like how Kay has her own channel too. I don't know how. That was unexpected. That all just happened in real time. We hadn't talked behind the scenes, me and this lady. Quit talking about her and she will fade away. Yeah, that's how I feel about, that's general, yeah. But, you know, Apple. Michelle makes it hard for people to quit talking about her pretty simply. Quite simply, she makes that hard. She might. What do you think she don't have a channel for, Apple? I'm curious about that. Like, why isn't she streaming? Do you think she just gets more people to see her message if she comes on panels like this? Go on Bot's channel, Bombshell's channel, Best of Truths. Well, that's Bot. Well, yeah, we'll let Michelle go. You know, I'm not gonna keep. I'm good, thank you, Mayhem. I can't remember how I was talking, but I'm sure I can understand what you were saying. You want to listen to some music? Probably call it a night. I always what? Well, look how many viewers are in here. Do you blame me? I didn't get a single Cash App while Michelle was on here, but that lady gave me a $20, and I got a couple in between here and there. I just got another one. Hey, thank you. That was very nice. I love you too, my friend. There was a Cash App right there. I got a few. That's a couple, 3 or 4 probably. It's just now. I mean, in the last several minutes. Yeah, that felt like a man. That was a pretty good conversation, and Michelle's inability to have a civil discourse as usual. But kudos to the woman Kay for being able to keep her train of thought, get her message out in a way that Michelle couldn't help but address it, even if it was to just say the same 3 repeating statements. Something about being a gold star wife, I think the term was. That's all Michelle had to bring up, and then so that turns into like discrepancies or basically fighting over gray areas, like the little asterisks. This happened when he wasn't like. It's like such a dumb thing to be arguing about. It sounds like I don't want to hate on either one of them. It sounds like an argument that like 2 nerdy baseball fans would have about like somebody's hit percentage or something. He wasn't MVP of the AL League that year. He was only the MVP of the West Conference. Or what? So it's a silly thing. It was a silly argument. Straw man argument, I think, is the term. Like taking the weakest point and making that thing you double down and prove as being like a lie. Like, ultimately, Michelle, that has nothing to do with what the lady is saying. Hey, thank you, Mayhem. This blunt was rolled all super tight, so it's hard to get going. I think we're good now. I saw the video she was talking about. I just don't remember the details. You mean the woman Kay? That's funny. I got a Cash App with a note that says, it says, props to you finally being reasonable, you brat. What? Finally being reasonable? This was a moment that I was finally reasonable. That's a good point. Nobody really knows what's up with Michelle's living condition. Man, it was storming like a summer down here tonight. That's why the lady said she lives in southeast Kansas. That's only like 100 miles from where I'm at. At least the southeastern corner of Kansas is straight above Tulsa. Because she said Kansas. I used to go from Tulsa to Joplin, Missouri. That was the first place I used to go when I started riding around. And then I used to go from Tulsa to Wichita, Kansas. Joplin, Missouri is like 3 hours. Wichita is like 5 hours. She lives like, if there's Tulsa, it's kind of like a triangle. Tulsa is at the bottom of the triangle dot, an upside down triangle. And then on the left corner is Wichita, and the right corner is Joplin. And I think what she's talking about is somewhere in the middle. Boss Power. Michelle is being disrespectful. She's being disrespectful the same way. I mean, like I said, she said all kinds of, I can give examples of all the time she said extremely disrespectful things to me, but that would just be repeating her bullshit. I don't like to do that. But some people, Michelle is like, some people say things that people can't let go. I guess I've had that effect on one or two people, because I'll think that what I said wasn't that major, but in all actuality, it's pretty disrespectful. Michelle's probably like that. Michelle's probably like that. Tornado Alley over here. We almost had a Tornado Alley. I'm a good mediator. Hey, thank you for that. I'm a good mediator. Michelle's hard to keep a. I don't want to say give Michelle credit for trying to stay on the call that long, because she was just not even saying anything. But I think it's because she wanted to talk to that woman, but she just had too much pride. I think Michelle probably regrets a lot of the arguments that she gets in and doesn't get out of, but at the end of the day, she doesn't get out of them because maybe she thinks it'll make her look weak. It's like a prison mentality, huh, Michelle? She's like, if I start letting this person get away with talking to me like that, everybody will. Too much hanging out with her son. One guy that knows all the prison rules. Want to chat? Sure, you can come up. I'll put the link in chat. Anybody wants to come up. There was somebody else that was trying to join, but it was not anyone that was related to these people that were talking. And then there was the third person, Sorceress. So I think that's what her name was. She was pretty cool. Sounded like she had an accent from Ireland, Scotland. It's hard to tell that quick, but it was somewhere. She had an accent. Yes, she did. She had an accent. Oh, yes, she did. Elizabeth, are you still in here? Is Milltown in here? What about, is Joni in here? Monica. Mary T. I wonder if my friend Evelyn's watching. Yeah, she had a nice accent. Scotland, it kind of sounds like, now that I think back. Scottish. Thank you, Amber. It's crazy that Molly got kicked off of YouTube. I remember they were talking about she got her channel back, but she doesn't appear to have returned to YouTube, which means she maybe was getting better. It was more lucrative to her on that new website. A lot of people tried to say that you give it a try. I never have. That Kick website is the newest one, but there's been lots of different
what you call it pop up here and there. Super Snoopers. Hey.
Hey.
What's going on there, buddy? How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing okay. Better than I have been. How are you doing?
Not bad. Are those real people in the background? Because I thought it was a TV at first. It's real people, huh?
It's my 2 sons.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. What are you up to on a Friday night?
Oh, nothing much. Just sitting in your chat.
What do you
I've
think
got
about
feedback like crazy. I don't know why.
Yeah, no, that's what I was hearing. I think it's that mixed with the voices. It was a little throwing me off. Yeah, but the volume on them. I can hear you.
No.
Nobody's gonna die today.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, your son said nobody's gonna die today.
Oh, Mom's on live, guys.
Well, that's good because yesterday I was wondering.
Mom's on live.
Oh, that's good. Your son, no, nobody's gonna die today. Your son's right. Good call.
I have really bad feedback. Let me try again.
Okay. Super Snoopers with this feedback. We'll give her a second. Molly's on kick, huh? I wish you would have came back to YouTube. Could have started a back and forth. Instead, we've been left with the likes of Charlotte on the web when we could have been in contention against the great Molly Golightly. We end up in a battle to the nothing with Charlotte.
Okay. Why do I have so much feedback?
It's more on your end.
Well, you know what? She might have feedback on her mic.
So weird.
Are you playing your game in the background somewhere? Like on another device?
No, I don't have anything going. It's feedback. It's not. I'm not hearing.
Good night, Martin. What is feedback? You mean like static?
Well, it's my own. It's what I'm saying, but it's coming back like really hollow.
Do you have the YouTube app on your phone also? Like the same? Maybe on that might cause it. You could be on that browser app to join StreamYards, and you could be watching YouTube somehow. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I'm on my regular
They said it's
computer,
the Suns.
but I don't have anything else on. My
Somebody
son's trying to fix it.
Okay, they said it might have been his device or something. It's all good, but I can hear you fine. But yeah, it's one of those awkward technical difficulty moments.
Default microphone.
You want to try it again in one more second?
Yeah, let's try it again.
Okay.
I'm still getting.
What's it sound like on your guys' end? She sounded fine to me. She said it was something she was hearing, like probably like a whine or something, high pitched noise. Do. Muffled, gotcha. Mine sounds all right. Bird of a feather. If I can kill it, then make you a sucker. Do 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 do. Oh, it's tolerable. I can hear the echo. She's talking about like buffed echo. It's different sometimes what you guys hear on the end result versus what I hear phone to phone. There's been times I've talked to people on here, the StreamYards, the panel type format, and had like completely normal real-time conversations and thought everything was going fine. and then I've seen it on the playback, and it's all choppy with, you know, the shit skipping around. You can't hear parts of it. But meanwhile, on my end, it was completely fine. You think you got it? It's already sounded good on my end, so we can try. I'm not bothered. Excuse me. Oh, I was gonna ask you, Snooper. So what happened with Michelle? Because she was trying to say something about she played a clip or didn't play something for you for $2. What, some nonsense like that. I'll put the link back in chat again if you want to try it, or anybody else. Michelle was because you may have heard the clip. I think Michelle tried to tell me that she played it for you, but I'm not testifying to that because I've never testified to anything, and I surely ain't starting now. But yeah, Michelle made the statement that she had played the clip but wouldn't email it to you or something to that effect. I don't know what it was. Oh, I got a CashApp and Snoop's back.
Can we try this again? Yay! He fixed it.
Hey, I got a CashApp just now. It said, just stop by to show some love from Denise.
Aww.
Hey, thank you. Thank you. So, yeah, I can hear you great. How's it going tonight, my friend?
Oh, not too bad. How about you? You scared me last night, I have to tell you. I was a little...
Yeah, that was I don't even recall it, but yeah, I'm all right tonight. Sorry about last night.
That's okay.
You hanging out with your sons? Where we y'all? What's the nighttime activities? Kicking it in our chat over here. Does he know anything about Michelle? Any of your sons? Do they know anything about them?
Oh God, I know way too much about her. No, I don't let my sons get involved in it.
Okay, yeah, I was like gonna ask if they maybe overlook an episode or two of the Michelle show. Because they're grown sons, right? They're like 30 years. One of them's 30. Is that right?
One is 30, one is 29, and then I also have a 38-year-old, a 36-year-old, no, 34-year-old, and my daughter is 27. Yeah, 27.
Wow,
I have trouble remembering.
Well, at least they're all grown ups. You ain't got to worry about forgetting their birthdays while they're little kids.
I remember their birthdays because I was there. I have trouble remembering their...
Oh, there's a little pup in the back.
Yeah. Sometimes I have trouble remembering their ages.
That's all right. What did you hear any of Michelle and that woman? I don't really know a lot of the old characters. How far back do you go on Michelle's nonsense?
Ski, my love.
Yeah.
Why do I come to your lives when Michelle is here?
Because she's gonna say some nonsense, go crazy.
Because I record her.
Oh yeah, there you go. That's a pretty crazy conversation. I'm kind of high. I got to dissect through it, and I didn't know none of the backstory. It's all new to me. I barely heard about that woman just the other day.
Oh my God, she drives me insane because she is insane. I don't know.
I'm surprised you didn't run away, like from the conversation.
I don't understand how she thinks she makes any sense when she talks, because I sit here and I go, I'm recording this and I'm going to have to listen to this all over again 3 or 4 times in order to clip it.
You need like
I have lost my mind. Why do I do this?
Yeah. You feel like compelled? Like, are you almost like you're like documenting history because you don't know what might happen? Is it something like that?
Well, so when I clip, I don't clip sections. You've seen my videos. I take clips out of clips, and I do compilations. There are times when I watch her and I watch the recordings that I do, and I sit here and I literally go, what was I thinking? Why would I clip her? Oh my God.
Do you think she went to Houston?
I'm sorry?
Do you think that she really went to Houston, or do you think she's caught dead to rights in the scam?
No.
No.
It's been proven that the video that she took at the airport is faked, or well, not faked. It's faked for
Old.
her. It's old. Yeah. It's before
Right.
the construction that was done.
I heard that any guy.
The other one that she did, that could have been anybody. And it could have been anywhere. And as far as Charlotte's stream being taken down,
Yeah,
my
what was
video,
that?
yeah, my video of Charlotte's stream got taken down as well.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
it said that it promoted. Let's see. It said that it promoted or enticed others to promote hate or bullying, something like that.
Wow. So you got basically mass reported. Did you get a strike?
No, I didn't get a strike. They just took it down.
I got you. Yeah, I've had that happen. So we're lucky for you. You don't want to strike. But
Yeah.
that's weird. What do you think that was from? Michelle reporting it? Or?
They gave me a timestamp for it.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna have to look at it.
You should appeal it, but if it's not a strike, it doesn't really matter. But it would be good to have that not on your record, I'd imagine, because you're a pretty clean cut channel, so to speak.
Well, I try.
Yeah, well, you don't violate copyright, and you're not practicing hate speech. So those are the two main important things.
Right. And the thing is that I can go back and I can clip that out, or I can cover it up, or I can take out the voice. I can edit it so that it's not going to get into trouble. But
you're almost at 1,000, aren't you? Or did you get there already?
No, I'm almost there. I haven't gotten there yet. Let me look here real quick. I am 21 away.
We'll have you get to 1,000 right now. So we'll have one of the moderators put Super Snooper's channel in, and she only needs 21 more subscribers. It'll be the Michelle effect. No.
And don't worry about me when you go into one of your episodes, I guess you could say.
Right.
I don't take it personally anymore. I got my feelings hurt that one day.
So do you now kind of see that that's not the real me? I go into like an actual. It's not. I'm not looking to be excused or given like a pass to say whatever I want to say, but just the way you just said, don't take what I say serious, especially when you see I'm like worked up, and I'm talking to other people now too. Thanks for saying that.
Well, like I said in a comment on the video that I did yesterday, somebody said, that you're dangerous and so forth and everything like that. And like I told them, we all have our moments. Some of us are just better at it than other people are. And personally, I think you're lonely.
Damn, of course, yes. Very, very astute observation there, I'd have to say.
Well, and when you're lonely and you're alone and there's no one around in physical form or in voice to give you encouragement and to be there for you and talk things through with you, it's frustrating.
Oh, yeah.
And you're not a loner. You're not a loner.
No, I'm not. And and then when it's other people like groups and whole chat rooms and shit talking about you, it's hard not to get a little bent out of shape after a while. That's not an excuse, but just saying.
No, I'm not making excuses for you either.
No,
I'm saying that there are reasons for everything all of us do. And a sad fact of life is that other people can't read what's in our brain. And a lot of times what we express and how we express it it's very difficult for them to interpret it because we're not expressing it the way it is in our brain.
Right.
Sometimes
I
there are
can't
just
even
no
describe it.
words.
No,
I'm
you
sorry.
can't. You can't describe it. Like you can't explain it, especially when you're
Exactly.
like, in the moment.
Yep. And sometimes, and with someone like you, when you become afraid and when you become, well, mostly afraid, but when you become so frustrated that you can't stand it, things like that, angry, but all of it comes out as anger because you don't know how to deal with those feelings in a proper way because you don't have someone around that you can express them to.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like being scared, like nervous or whatever. I don't like that feeling.
Yeah. And right now you're terrified.
Yeah, I don't like being sad or scared. I hate both of those feelings.
Right? And you're terrified right now because you've got court coming up again, and that's scary. I'm going to remind you of it because you have to get through it. You have to.
Yep.
And, you know, the worst part about that is, and the reason it scares you so much is because you are going to be all alone again.
Not necessarily, but you said this last time. Let's not go there. I hear you though. You think that you already know what's going to happen to me at court.
No, I'm not saying I already know what's going to happen.
Oh, okay.
What I'm saying is you're scared of what could happen. I'm not saying it's going to happen.
Okay, well, I'd agree. I agree with that sentiment.
The unknown is much scarier than having to face reality.
Right.
Once it happens, once whatever's going to happen happens, then you have an answer. I mean, it's like losing an animal having it run away from home or something, that's scary because you don't know what's happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
But you're going to get through this. You're going to get through this. And we can talk if you want to. I mean, I'm willing to chat with you. I'm not always sure that you want to chat with me because people here don't like me.
No, they don't like you when you were in the beginning when you were being extreme critic and not a fair, objective person.
Hey.
Well, when you buddied up with this knucklehead. By the way, did you hear his latest nonsense? He's going to file charges against me over our internet feud now. He's going to go to the FBI. I don't know if he's trolling or serious, but we don't have to get into that. But that's what I'm saying. That's the only reason they would probably have to feel, because you were shouting out the Canadian international terrorists excessively. But that's your channel to do whatever you want. I didn't ask anybody that. Not like you, but you're good. We just got you to 1,000 subscribers. I bet you got there probably if you looked.
To him? I was on his panel once.
No, I'm saying you probably just now hanging out up here. You might have 1,000 subscribers now.
Oh, really?
Maybe, I don't know.
No, I don't go over there anymore.
Good, I appreciate that. Not because for me, but just like same way people don't want me to help Michelle. It's like that guy's he's his own little version of a Michelle. He's a terrorist.
I have
That was a bit of a reason. Oh, we only need 10 more. Come on, guys. Put it back in the chat again. I'll just subscribe. I got like 4 channels. We'll get you right there. Don't leave yet.
You don't need
you can't leave until you get 1,000. Oh no, I want to take credit for you having it. I'm going to tell everybody I got you 1,000 subscribers, like not just the last 10. I'm going to just say I got you the whole 1,000. No, I'm just kidding. No, but I'm probably going to take a break myself in a second. So it's been 3 hours.
Well, I'll tell you what. I figured out that the people over there are very much haters. They're not just there talking about people and discussing what's wrong and things like that. I mean, they've been leaving hate comments on my videos because, saying, well, I hope you're having fun hanging out with your felon friend over there. And, I
They got
love
hate in
watching
their heart.
it
It's so
make a
weird.
fool out of you and things like that,
They
whatever.
feel like they got made a fool out of because they changed their opinion about me. It's just nonsense. But it's like they try to make people who don't know me not like me, and they lie about me. And it's just like, what is the point of that?
Well, the sad thing is there are going to be people who lie about everybody. But when you do that and you do it in a way that is not constructive for you, it's even worse. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, if you're saying, no, I didn't steal that piece of gum, it was him over the, it was my buddy or something like that, that's constructive lying, which is bad, and in a way it's even worse because you're blaming somebody else. But at the same time, there's kind of a reason for it. Michelle lies because she wants to lie. I mean, she lies about the stupidest things.
It's a compulsion, right? It's like a mental illness. People that lie just to do it. Yeah, it's not normal. It's a mental illness, like a behavior. Something that you get used to doing.
Well, the thing of it is that she's a pathological liar. I mean, a pathological? Yeah, I can't talk. A pathological liar, they will not just lie just simply about anything for no reason. They will double down on their lies, especially when they get caught in the lie. They will double down. Yeah, they'll double down and say, oh, everybody in the world is lying except me,
Like the ultimate bullshitter.
Yeah. And
Michelle tried to get me with that buddy. She was really like manipulative. I think it was last night, but with that phone call nonsense. She wanted me to play some dumbass phone call. I ended up not letting her play it, but she had me on I was on the fences for a minute. She's like, I'm asking you as a friend. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, oh, it made my stomach turn. And it's like, oh my goodness. Like, it was just it was a bit much. And she had me for a second. I let her start playing it, but then I didn't let it be played.
I'm glad you didn't let her play it because that can get your channel banned.
Yeah, and I don't want to help her. Like, I don't want to help her. Period. Like that.
Right.
Yeah, she's not.
Cat Scratch Fever. Are you hearing my dog playing with her chew toy, her squeeze toy? Yeah. She has a new squeeze toy that she got a few days ago, and it goes everywhere with her now, and she loves to play with it. And don't touch it.
What do you think about when she's going to get a third dog? Did you hear that? She was going to take a third dog home. It's like a Yorkie or something, a Chow, like some little dog. I don't even know what its name is, what kind. But she's supposed to take it from Valley Girls, but she's only taking it for like 2 or 3 weeks. I thought it was pretty idiotic myself, but because Michelle has problems buying the dogs that she has dog food, if I remember correctly. Like, wasn't that one of the things she needed help with? Because dogs ain't cheap. I had a friend that had 3 dogs, and she spent like $200 a month on dog food.
I like your hat.
Thank you.
You don't want my opinion on Michelle and animals.
Oh, I bet I can imagine it. You're probably right. Well, I mean, I know that, yeah, she's not the best person to be drawing inspiration from on how to own a pet and take care of one.
Oh, good Lord. She's not the best inspiration on how to take care of a plant.
It's funny that Mary says this because whenever I was thinking about going there, with all that chaos she has going on.
Oh. So, yeah, I've watched Michelle ever since she was on Molly's live the first time. And the first time she was on there, my initial reaction, of course, I read people very well.
Yeah.
My initial reaction the first time I saw her on Molly Golightly was, oh my God, I really hope she does not get a channel going. When she started talking about it, I was like, oh, good Lord. When she started her channel,
You knew that it was trouble.
That's literally why I started doing the clips. I mean, it really
Babe,
is.
be careful. You're going to be the next woman who's up here just like Kay. She's going to find out all your intimate details and just attack. I'm saying that half jokingly, but, probably seriously would.
Why do you
She
think
was
I
already
waited
talking.
until she was gone?
Well, yeah, I was going to ask you. So did you ever, because you remember I forwarded your email to her, and then she told me that she wouldn't send you something. Like, I don't think I asked her to send it to you. That's all between y'all. It had nothing to do with me. But she said that she played something for you and or whatever. Did you get to hear any of that voice call yourself, like privately at all? It was probably like from 1997 or something. But she tried to say that.
She said she sent it to me or played it for me?
Yeah, something like that.
She's such a damn liar.
She said, if I remember correctly, she said she played it for you, but she didn't play the whole 18 minutes. And she's like, I did. And then she said you gave her $2, and I don't know like the details of it. She did something. She paid. I think she was trying to say she played you $2 worth of the recording, but I don't know how she would have done that. She didn't say that part.
Did she say I paid it to her on CashApp?
Maybe. I think she did actually. Yep.
She's a freaking liar. You know why? I don't have a CashApp.
Yeah.
Remember, I told you one night that you were out of luck if you wanted to ask me because I don't even have CashApp?
I remember. So Michelle got mental illness again, making her lie about shit that don't even matter. Like, why make up that?
Nope.
Why make up that lie?
How would she play it for me? How would she play it for me? I'm not going to give her my damn telephone number. Are you?
That's what I was thinking, like Discord or something, but I don't think Michelle does none of that shit.
I only have one Discord, and I go into one Discord with some friends, and that's it.
Who did Michelle say what 19-year-old did Michelle say that she's sexier than? Was it Bot's daughter? Oh wow, I've never seen Bot's daughter. Don't want to even judge the two, but that is weird. Michelle, Bot's daughter would have to be completely dilapidated to be less attractive than someone that was 30 years older than her, just in terms of like the sexuality.
I'm sorry, but I look at her and she says, "Oh, I'm sexy," and "Oh, I don't look 50." No, she's true. She's right. She's right. I have to agree with her. I do agree with her on that. She does not look 50.
She looks 75,
maybe.
Oh damn, that one was easy. She sets herself up for those things.
I set that up so easily, didn't I?
That was a home run. That was just served up straight to the bleachers.
Oh my God. I'm 60 and I look better than her. I mean, come on.
What do you have any suspicions as to why she hasn't made her own channel to get all these dumbass little phone calls and pieces of evidence? Like she probably could.
She has a channel.
Why don't you think she's used it? Just taking a break?
She doesn't do any lives on it and I can tell you why. Because if she doesn't do any lives on it, if she just goes on other people's panels, you can't take the channel down because she doesn't have anything to strike.
Oh, wow. Well, you think Google will probably, once they are able to make a determination that it's her? I guess that'd be hard though, huh? Because she's not streaming, so they can't really verify that it's her. I don't know.
The thing is that they can't ban her IP address. They can ban her IP address, but she uses a
VPN.
Yeah. And it changes your IP address, multiple times over short periods of time. So,
they're hard. They have a tough time tracking her down.
Yep.
Yeah, well, that sucks because you're probably right. I bet she scammed the trip, and therefore she has no real job like coming up or anything to look like to
She's never
pursue.
going to get a job.
That's crazy. So she's pretty much done with living off of ATN's money, though. Like that money ticket's about chowed up or whatever. He's gonna pay like not that much more. Then she'll have to do something. But it wasn't the doomsday that a lot of the viewers thought. Like what was it, June 1st or something with D-Day, eviction day, that came
Well,
and went.
no, it wasn't her eviction date. That was the date that she was supposed to take over paying all of the bills and the mortgage.
Oh, okay, and that didn't happen.
No, she didn't do that. And she was given 30 days. The other day she was given 30 days to pay Etienne back the $2,800 that he already paid. That's not going to happen. She already
Oh
said that
yeah,
she told the judge she's not going to do that. She can't do
right.
that.
Oh, they had it all worked out where he owed her $3,000 and she owed him $2,900, and everything was squared away at the end. Nobody owed anybody anything. Didn't seem very plausible, but
No, he didn't owe her $3,000. No,
I know.
she has to pay him, but he
Right.
doesn't owe her anything.
She was trying to say that he owed her money for making her Airbnb downstairs unrentable, some back lost wages or something.
She can't do that. The judge already threw that out because she can't sue him for something like that when she couldn't have rented it out anyway.
Right. The same judge she was talking to about being an escort but not having sex. Do you believe any of that conversation really happened in the courtroom? She's like stopping the press or whatever. She's like addressing the prosecutor. She's addressing the judge, talking to him in very familiar tones and language. Like, what do you mean? Am I fucking? No, maybe. What kind of question are you asking? Like, she had a whole saucy, spicy attitude about herself. Like, Michelle, nobody believes that you were in the courtroom talking to the judge about whether or not an escort has sex. Like, come on.
She actually did, though.
Where'd she go when she dropped off the dogs? She had no water? That's a good question.
Oh, Valley Girl, she said that the dogs were with you.
Yeah, I wonder where she went after she... Huh. Yeah,
She said
wow, that's
in
a good
court.
question. Valley Girl is a very much watch the dogs is what she's saying. So why the fuck? Michelle might have just been taking a vacay. Whoa, taking a vacay from being an animal owner. She might have actually, Valley Girl, she might have went on a tour. She might have went from wherever, Georgia. She could have flown out to Dallas and had a couple of dates. Like Michelle was talking about doing earlier, how she used to do it back in the day. I think she's telling us what she's really doing nowadays. Getting a couple booked up in advance, trying to find a couple of guys that'll, pay to play in the same area to make it worth their while, so to speak. Spend $500 to make $1,500 or something. Michelle thinks she's a drug dealer and her vagina is her drug, something like that. Yeah, she was at a motel most likely.
Yeah, but probably not alone. I wish I had that. I wish I had that receipt because I'd love to see how many people she had in and out of there. I did not say that. Yeah, I did. I'll claim it.
Yeah. What about? I'm surprised nobody found Michelle on one of these damn prostitute sites. Honestly, because they're out. Those sites exist, and if Michelle was really into that, she would be using them because they're popular amongst the people that want to pay. I don't know none of the new ones anymore, but there used to be ones that people that were trying to get into that would go on to advertise or to procure the services of.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't dig that deep. I'm lazy.
I know that there are people out there. I don't know if Michelle has any of them, but
no, I don't feel like it's right for me to go digging that deeply into somebody.
I'm of the same thought process. That's why I don't like those creeps on the other side, because they do that to me, and then they go so far as to do it to other people that aren't me. They'll do it to mods. They'll do it to other YouTubers. Yeah, I don't like that either. I don't go into people's stuff. I agree.
Yeah, Well, you've seen my videos. You see that I don't dig that deeply. I do what's on YouTube. I don't think it's right to dig into somebody's life. Now, if they send receipts and somebody has it on their video, then that's another story because they've volunteered that information. But if I go into a live or into a video and there's a whole bunch of information on somebody's background or something, and they're all proud about, oh, I dug up this information on this person, I'm not going to include that because I think that's wrong. I don't want somebody
they're always
getting
so
into my
snidey.
life.
Well, yeah, they're always so snidey. Like everyone has a past. Some of them are worse than others, but it's like every time they find out something new, it's always like such a snickery little sniveling tone with it. Gross.
That's the thing about all of the shit that people say about other people and so forth. It's not simply, everybody has a past. Yes, that's true. It's not simply don't involve kids. No, don't do that. It's not just don't go after somebody's body. Oh my God, my son walked in front of me. Don't go after somebody's family.
Right. I thought you were thinking
It's
body shaming, like people body shaming a lot on the internet.
no. But I mean, it's a matter of it's none of your freaking business.
Well, exactly. And then yeah, I know what you mean. I know what it feels like to be the victim of that too. It is not none of their business, but you can't stop them. Kind of sucks. I agree, though. They should have some class about themselves. The problem is money's more important than class, and when they start covering certain people or certain topics, they start getting viewers. Viewers add the chance to get money. If you get monetized, you're getting money just for people watching. So
right.
Some of those channels, that's why they dig up. I'm not okay in it. I think it's nasty too, but they're going to keep doing it to whoever's getting the money by doing so. That's where the term hobby haters comes in. That's why I made that term up. These are people that like their pastime or whatever, the way they have fun. The same way somebody might watch Jeopardy or play a video game. These people come on YouTube and watch someone they don't like and say mean, nasty shit to them, and then it builds the back and forth, whatever. But the whole idea of hate, being like a hate viewer, hate watcher, is weird. I understand, like, if you were doing the videos and stuff, like somebody like you or the other people, but like the ones that watch determine that they don't like somebody and then they keep watching because they don't like them. That's crazy.
Right. I'm sorry, my son was laughing. I just showed him what Celia said in the chat.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You put a little hole in at the nursing home. What's up, Louisiana Proud?
I showed him that and he just cracked up. Sorry about that, but
I just have to throw in there that I have trolled Michelle's streams before. It's fun as fuck.
There you go. That's all right. Michelle kind of deserves it. She's fun to troll, I'm sure. I haven't ever tried, but I can imagine. I trolled Michelle on my show all the time. She knows it.
Yeah.
But I'm probably going to get ready to jump down or take a break. I want to say thank you, Super Snoopers. Tell your son that we all said
just call
hello.
me Snoops. Just call me Snoops. It's all a lot easier.
I'll call you Snoops. Sounds a lot easier to say. Well, thank you for talking.
Right. Oh, no problem. Thank you. You have a great night, dear.
You too. Good night.
Good night.
Snoops. No, hey, that's a thing. They marry many older men to get their Social Security. How many likes are on the video? Could we get one request for the likes to increase? Please like the video. The video needs likes. Would you like the video? Please give it a like. I rhyme like with like. Oh yes, I just did that. Like the video, please. Valley Girl, what's up? I think Elizabeth knocked out. Milltown, I think I see you here. Let me come back over here. Doo 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 doo. Oh my gosh. What the? Wow, this is so dumb. Oh my gosh, dude. Ugh. Hold on a second. All right. Yes, did me that way, you dumb son of a bitch. Don't close your browser window. Okay, sorry, ladies. You're gonna probably lose the sound of my voice. I'm giving. Is that 7-0? Cash App does some weird nonsense. Five, I said. Oh my goodness, you stupid knuckleheads. Oh my gosh. What is plaid? What the hell is plaid? What in the hell is plaid? I'm not sharing my information with plaid. I want why plaid is involved. Securely shares data from the account you select with CashApp to enable CashApp to provide you with their services. What is? It's always some dumb shit. Okay, fine. Take plaid to that account. Connecting your account. You're such an idiotic, nonsensical piece of crap utility. You're completely useless. Why will it be available in my bank account by Tuesday? I'm fucking furious. Why did that just happen? Why the fuck did that just happen? Oh my gosh. The bank account ending in whatever. Here. All right. Wowzers, Jiminy Christmas. Am I still live? Am I live? Whoa, I think you're muted. Goodness gracious. Whoa, my goodness. It was a meltdown mania mode just unleashed. Cash App just does the weirdest thing. You know, that's the only way that I get money. I don't got a gazillion ways. I got Cash App. I'm not even talking about my other thing no more. If you know about it, you know about it. Anyways. So I have a Cash App. People that are kind enough to give me a Cash App, 1, 2, 5, 10, it adds up.
And then when the show's over with, I'll pull it from my Cash App account to my checking account through Bank of America. And then this is like the third time it's done it in the entire time I've used Cash App. I almost feel like it's a security protocol. But every once in a while, it'll just disconnect my debit card, my bank account, whatever you want to call it, whatever I have linked up to it. It disconnects, and I have to re-enter the credit card number, or it's a debit card actually. Then I have to enter like the expiration, the CCV, the number on the back. It is just annoying. So that's what I just had to do. But then right there, I did it. I had $41 I got tonight. Thank you guys. I had 41 buckers. I'm trying to pull them out of the thing. That was 20 was from the woman Kay. That was very nice of her to do. She didn't do it before she came up, and I wasn't gonna even ask her for it. So that was cool. But anyway, so I got the 41 buckers I'm trying to pull from the Cash App into the damn checking account, and it says you gotta link your account. Da 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 da. And I'm like, oh fuck, this again. I start linking my account, putting all the information. Then it tells me they got to verify it with my phone number. I don't got the phone no more. I think, oh, here we go. But then I'm able to verify using my email. I get a code. I put the code in. Then I say, give me my damn 41 bucks. And I click the button to give me the 41 bucks. And it says, your money will be available by Tuesday. I'm like, no, I want to pay to have it instantly. And that option wasn't available at first for whatever reason. Some new thing called Plaid. I've never heard of it. It better not be nothing nefarious. Because I had to agree to get my money instantly. Not that I need the money for anything, but like I don't trust. No, I'm gonna walk to the ATM the next time I get cigars tomorrow. Whatever money I have, whatever it's only that 41. I actually already had $8 other still in there, so we got a 50 in there right there. I'll go walk to the ATM to get that money out tomorrow. Watch. It's easy to update it. It's to update it for your safety. I got you. Yeah, I need to get that phone situation fixed. AKA get my other phone, this one turned back on. Plaid is a verification. Yeah, that's what I just did. I just used Plaid. And then it said your money will be available for you by Tuesday. And then it says, would you like to pay the extra 83 cents for your money to be available instantly? I wonder what the percentage of people that wait versus pay for it to be available instantly. It's a definite personality trait. Those who wait, those who would choose to wait, and those like me who would just want the money instantly just to have it. You know, it's like a trust thing. I don't trust people. Yeah, I don't trust people, but yeah, I don't trust arbitrary government type authorities at all. No. But I'm rambling. Now I think I am going to take a break. You wait, Mary? I bet you it's probably 75% wait and 25% do it instantly. But I bet you that 25% is a significant amount of money every day. If they charge me 83 cents to get $41, it's not that much. Not even 1%, right? It's like 2%. It's like 2% withdrawal rate. Well, I know that most people do wait because dumbass knucklehead was trying to rag on me for being somebody who didn't wait. And then his whole stupid chat is like, oh, we all wait. It's only a crackhead wants the money right away. You got to go down and buy some whatever. Dumbasses. Oh, well, guys, it's been my pleasure as always. Thank you to all of you in the chat. Big thank you to all my friends that help me keep streaming, in particular by sending cash apps. Also, please, if you're unable to do that, you can like the video. That helps also. It's free to do and takes a split second, if you will. Now I'll leave this video public. I bet you it doesn't have that many likes. Does this video got 50 likes? I haven't looked all stream. It's almost 4 hours, 3.5. $9.95. Let's get to 5 more for Snoops over here, guys. One more time, will the moderator put the thank you, Milltown. Thanks for hanging out. 75, Amber. Ooh. Ooh, 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 whoa, 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 whoa. Bunny Boo, what's up, buddy? What's up, everyone? Yeah, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I actually had a long day. That shit earlier was stressful. I didn't really even get into it. Wasn't nothing worth recapping anyways. But it was very stressful. And it was storming here too, like thunderstorms and shit. Well, I got cigars. A lot going on. I'll catch you up on it tomorrow, guys. Or here in a little bit. I might actually try and take a nap like a regular person at this hour. Alrighty. I love you guys. I want to say good night to Elizabeth. Good night to Joni. Good night to Melissa. Good night to City Girl. Good night to Kelly. Good night to Kimmy. Good night to definitely the Valley Girl. Definitely to Milltown. Blossom is in here. Mary T. There's Milltown. Blop. Do. Michigan, the best weed I had almost in America, in the world, only been in America, was in Ann Arbor, Michigan. That's west of Detroit. I forgot the name of the weed store now. It was a couple years ago. I didn't forget the weed though. It was called Midnight Runts. Fucking phenomenal. It was purple and blue and green and all kinds of other shits. Gotta go dream about it. Right? Good night, Milltown. Good night, Bunny Boo. All my friends in chat. Give a shout out to Stephanie and Granny Friend, Monica, and a gazillion others. Thanks for coming up, Snoops. Thank you to the woman, True Crime Latest, Kay. Thank you to Michelle for talking. Also, everybody that is in here now, I appreciate you. Especially thank you to the moderators. I'll see you guys on the next one. Good night. Take care.